So this is a Sersa victory adventure, The Tomb of Mercy. It was originally written for 5th edition, and he's done in an adaptation for ShadowDark. Kind of a timed adventure. You have basically 3 hours to complete it. You are 5 followers of Mother Mercy who are come here to try and save mankind. Now you're racing against diabolical forces, servants of the Hells. They're trying to corrupt the world for their own nefarious purposes, trying to stop you. There was an epoch long ago in which the empire of the Bladed Sun loomed over the west, its shimmering towers and walled citadels a testament to the prosperity of humans who knelt in their shadows. The reign of the Bladed Sun was not to last, though. The oracles of the empire, led by the voice of omens, glimpsed ever more clearly a prophecy. When the shadow of the solar eclipse falls upon the empire, the underworld shall rise to tear humanity asunder. They knew they could not stop this, so the Empress of the Bladed Sun erected the Tomb of Mercy, where you're heading now. It's a vault in which she could house the Ark Colossi, 3 stone eidolons that would carry the souls of humanity away from Armageddon and toward a new dawn elsewhere. Shepherded by half-celestial priestesses called the Daughters of the Eclipse, thousands of Imperial subjects were marched to the Tomb of Mercy. Though their bodies would be destroyed and possessions discarded, the spirits of these fortunate humans were entombed in the soul gems of lawful demi-leches. These would act as sacred vessels to be carried by the Ark Colossi. As prophesied by the voice of omens, the solar eclipse came, its shadow bringing the infernal host and heralding the onset of the Mage Wars. The Tomb of Mercy was overrun by the denizens of the Hells, and no living human knows the fate of the Ark Colossi. If they remember the Empire at all, that is. Centuries have passed, and the Hell's Maw threatens once more to swallow the whole of humanity. You, the far-flung descendants of the first queen of the Bladed Sun, must march into the wasted west, unseal the blighted Tomb of Mercy, and set the last remaining Ark Colossus safely on its blessed pilgrimage. Fail, and humanity will surely face extinction. So that is your mission. You will be able to be reborn up to 5 times. Once the 6th character is slain, you have lost against the diabolical forces that are facing you. And furthermore, you need to try and figure out how the Ark Colossus can begin its journey and finish its journey. So during the adventure, you're going to be looking for omens or prophecies or anything that'll help you determine how the Ark Colossus will carry the sacred vessels. And there's a little phrase here. So you have to guess what gate they're going to go through, what monument they're going to forge their civilization anew in the shadow of, and what warden shall ward them as it carries out its blessed pilgrimage. So if you look down below, there are 6 choices for each, and you will be able to start gathering together cards. Here's all the cards below, and as you gather cards, I'll grab this green button here and move it onto the cards that you guys have gathered. Your goal at the end is to have basically gathered all the prophecies you can gather, so you know, and all these prophecies you gather are basically ruling out these other ways. So whatever's left, you hope, will be the true way for the Colossus to make it to where it needs to rebuild humanity. You'll get these cards basically in the adventure. Anything you can do in the adventure that gathers information or prophecies or omens will help you gather more information. You have, like I said, 3 hours real time to finish. Anytime you are killed, I get a card. The DM gets a card. And the DM is going to make the same kind of decision. Now, it'll be automated for me. I'll have you guys make your pick first, then I'll roll randomly on these lists for what the DM picks. But then everyone that I've gathered a card for, so I know it's not the right answer, I'll just go down 1 from there. For example, under the gates section, if I rolled a 1, then it says the DM, picks Tor of the Necropolis Builders. But if I found that card already, I'll go down to 2, Maw of the Sacred Crater. If I found that, it'd go down to 3, etc. And hopefully I'll land on the right answer. And I'll do that after you guys have guessed your answers. Any questions on that?
Yes, I do have a question. So is that basically taking information off the board and making it more difficult for us each time we die? Is that the
Correct.
idea?
Each time the DM takes a card, it's definitely making it more difficult.
Got it.
There are ways you can steal cards back from the DM somewhere in the adventure that you might find. So it's not all hope lost when the DM starts taking cards, but it is definitely something. Okay, let's do some character interviews. So we will start with Joshua. You are Ashes. Ashes
Yes.
is a thief. How did Ashes come to be here?
So ashes represents the ruin and desolation after the fall, both long ago and what is likely coming. Whether or not we can save all the souls upon the Ark Colossi, Ashes was and Ashes will continue to be. Ashes is our thief. She is like cinders. She is subtle on the breeze. She is like smoke. She creeps into places that you would never expect. And she is like ashes. And she will crumble under pressure.
Very good. Ashes has a luck token. That's the 3-leaf icon up above. And you can cash in a luck token to re-roll any roll you just made, but you must use the new result. A lot of your attacks, for everyone's reference, have 2 numbers on it. The second number isn't used for your luck roll. If you do a luck roll, you just re-roll the whole thing. The only reason the second number would be used is if you had advantage, you take the higher of the 2. If you had disadvantage, you take the lower. So that's Ashes. Judgment, go ahead, Judgment. This is David playing Sister of Judgment.
Judgment was once a priest, but she found her true calling in being inspiring and leading the sisters. So here she is to cast judgment on those who have given their souls, and do not hoard those luck tokens, because judgment can inspire you to get more. So be sure to use them whenever it suits you.
Yeah, and I think Mercy has a similar. Malice, go ahead.
Yes, malice can be found in many places, but sometimes in order to fight the evil, you have to encourage the evil and learn its ways. So we will venture into the hells and we'll try to find ways to combat malice with malice. And we are a wizard with many, hopefully useful spells that we'll be bringing with us on this adventure.
Then we have Mercy.
Had a long, illustrious career as a sailor, where she traveled the oceans and provided mercy to other seafaring folks. And then she retired. And then she felt like that wasn't her calling. And she, at a ripe age of 65 or 70, got into adventuring, and then found that she could bring that mercy to the land as well. So here is the Sister of Mercy, our geriatric member of the team. And she is a fighter.
And amazingly skilled with a longsword,
Mhm.
but also amazingly frail
Oh,
at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Wrath.
Wrath was a scholar and a bookworm, and just really stuck in the library most of the time until her brother was taken by a vampire, turned into a vampire spawn, and so she took up the call to avenge him, and is now a crusader and a priest against all things undead and unholy. So yeah. I also can get you the luck tokens. So
yeah, like Judgment, don't hoard those luck tokens, because Wrath can also bless you.
yes,
Okay.
I can.
Okay,
love it.
so I'm going to draw a little part of the map here. Before you kind of get close to your destination, though, like you're basically just rounding a corner to come to your destination, does anyone want to cast any spells on it?
Oh, I would love to cast a spell on myself.
Go for it.
I will try and cast Mage Armor with
Okay.
advantage.
So you
Let's
click
see
your
if this
token,
goes off.
and everyone make sure you have unchecked alphabetically sort token actions. Help with the tokens in the right order, which is not alphabetical. Okay, Mage Armor goes up. It'll last you 10 rounds. And you can put a countdown clock. You can use basically any circular color, and you just hover over it and type in it. So like counting down your Mage Armor like that.
Like that?
Yeah. And you can just
In that circle?
yeah. If you click your token, click the circle below your token, it gives you a whole bunch of things that can be on your character. And then you hover over that yellow circle, you type like a 9, an 8, 7, 6, 7.
Oh, that is great. Okay, perfect.
Oh no. I think you might have to leave your character.
I definitely did.
I got her back.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay. We draw this. Anyone else casting a spell?
I will cast Shield of Faith on
for it.
myself.
Success. 5 rounds for that.
Okay. I'll probably only delete my character 5 more times, so I think we're good.
Okay. Stud. All right. And is anyone moving ahead of the
Yeah, I can go ahead and move ahead. I do see that we have a bit of what looks like a crater with is that poisonous mist that seems to be in it?
Yeah, so looking ahead, you can see the crater of Mother Mercy. Rolling storm clouds weep acid rain down upon this wide crater. The corrosive drops gouging deep tears into the face of a colossal angel statue. The twisted cage-like bones of slain eldritch titans lie scattered in the shadow of the mournful angel. A crude altar is at the angel's feet. The angel statue is here, rising. It's this whole semicircle is the base of it. It rises multiple stories high. This is the altar that you can see. This is one of those eldritch titans lying in this kind of a green bile-like substance. You think you could jump across the rocks over here and not have to wade through it, or you could climb over the bones of the eldritch titan to get to the other side of it, or if you came down to the south side, you think you could make that leap pretty easy down there, or you could wade right through it. Your choice. So, Ash, as you come and you see all this before the party catches up with you, you want to head back and tell them what you've seen, then everyone gets together now, or do you want to press on?
Yeah, I'll head back. I'll inform them
Okay.
of what's going on,
Okay.
and then inform them if we want to go a bit further, that there seems to be an easier path forward, though we would have to clamber over the pelvis.
Okay. So you guys can all come basically into this area anywhere in the northwest quadrant here on the west of the green. And when you move into position, a creature comes out from behind the skull of the Eldritch Titan. You've not seen before. This thing is two-headed. Picture of it here. It's a conjoined goblin spirit collar with two heads, and it is misshapen. It's draped in tattered cloaks. It is petitioning the angel statue, gesturing through the hissing air with clawed hands above the altar. It hurls a smaller goblin into the greenish, biley liquid, and you see that thing just like dissolve within the liquid. And as it's dissolving, it's like it grows another arm, which then shrivels up, and it's a horrendous sight. This thing sees all of you at the same time you see it and immediately attacks. So, everyone roll initiative.
Oh. And just to make sure, which button is the initiative button?
Click your token, it'll be the top leftmost button. It should be IN plus or minus something.
Yep.
And then S30 for that.
Perfect.
Is this acid rain? Is this
The rain itself is not
damaging, or-
damaging you. No.
okay?
You think you've spent significant time out in it, it might damage you. I'm going to roll your initiative for judgment. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just deleted some. Mercy, Wrath, Ashes, Judgments. Who rolled
An 8.
the Goblin, and I'm doing initiative slightly different than standard ShadowDark. It's kind of more like 5e. So, Judgment, you're first to go. This Goblin begins canting some sort of ritual-like spell to cast on you. You don't think it's in any way going to be beneficial to you. So, what do you want to do, Judgment? David?
Well, Judgment is going to first try and remind myself how far we can move. 6 squares? Is that?
About 6 squares. And you don't have to worry about allies being blocking.
I'm going to try and jump across these stones.
Okay, you do.
And then I'm going to shoot a crossbow at this creature. Take that, you vile beast.
11 is enough to connect. It does 5 points damage. Nice. Then, Mercy.
All right, I will follow the same path. I guess I have to go here to get on the rock. So 1, and I'll go there, and that'll be my move. Actually, I'm going to move 1 square up here. So I guess this is a boulder or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so I'll move that so I can go around.
After
Judgment.
Mercy. Ash, let's go.
With Judgment and Mercy bringing the goblin's attention to the north, I actually want to scamper along the bottom end of the skeleton, and I want to try and get behind the pelvis and then that kind of double scapula arrangement, trying to use those to block lines of vision to set myself up for a possible ambushing backstab next turn.
Sounds good. Go to make a stealth check.
Okay.
Dex. Ooh, nice.
That is a
23.
13, but if the thievery does the 20, that'd be a 23.
Correct. Yeah, 23. You're well in back there. Goblin's turn. It is going to do 2 howling acid spear attacks. Basically, you can see its hands extend out. Greenish liquid / gas fills in his hands, and he shoots it out like a spear. First one will be on Judgment. 12 Judgment. That's a miss by a mile.
Judgment is Easily missed.
And then the second 20.
You know it.
4 points of piercing, plus 1 armor class reduction till the end of the adventure.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Plus, since he rolled a natural 16 or higher, he does Acid Adept. And the Eldritch Titan Bile, which that green stuff is, everywhere in the tomb is doing an extra d6 damage.
Ouch.
Okay. And then,
Oof.
that's it. And Malice, your turn.
Yeah, Malice sees this evil and wants it to die. So Malice is going to fire off a magic missile with advantage. And
Ooh, yeah. Hit by mine.
okay, then I will move 5 squares up, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. And I see you already counted your armor class
I
down 1,
did.
so that's good.
Yes.
Wrath, your turn.
All right, Wrath is going to move up here as well across these rocks, right up next to Judgment, and she's going to cast Cleansing Weapon on Judgment's weapon if she is willing.
Nice.
Sure.
Great job.
All right, extra d4 or d6 versus undead. This thing
Is this
not
thing undead?
Not undead.
Okay.
Extra d4. And you doing that, Judgment's got melee weapons, silver dagger, short sword, or a crossbow.
Probably the sword.
Okay. Alrighty. Was Wrath. That's into that round. Next round is Judgment.
Okay, I'm going to move the rest of the distance and attack with the sword. Take that.
Ooh, 15 is a hit. And you get to roll another
And-
d4.
Deal an extra d4.
Another
Yeah, 4 points.
Okay.
Nice.
Then Mercy, your turn.
All right. I will move from behind my boulder and get behind the goblin and attack with my longsword. Pull it out from underneath my cloak with the flourish. You can hear my joints cracking as I swing. 12.
A 12. Just missed.
Yep. Because of my arthritis or something.
Yeah.
That'll be me.
Okay. Ashes.
You want to re-roll that? Use your luck.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I thought. All right.
Save it. Got lots of people who can give you
Yeah.
luck here. Oh my
All right,
god, that's a crit for 24 points damage. Wow, what a
That's
shot.
what I
Oh,
want.
actually it's not. You don't have advantage. That's
No, I
still,
don't have advantage.
it's 12 damage. That's a lot still.
Okay. That's still pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's a huge hit. Okay, 12 points damage to this thing. It will call down a noxious storm when it's first reduced to 14 hit points or less. It calls down from the sky a living cloud kill tornado. Wind blows through its cloak, revealing it has carved its own bones into pipes of haunting. You all must now choose one option here, and we'll do this one at a time. So you can succumb to fear and leap into the Eldritch Titan Bile, that's the green stuff. Or you can try to resist the fear, which is a 15 wisdom check, and if you succeed, you'll have advantage to attack the goblin until the end of the encounter, but if you fail, you'll leap into the Eldritch Titan Bile and take double damage and automatically be mutated. So we'll start with Malice, the furthest away.
Oh, this is delicious.
Succumb or resist.
Oh man, I'm kind of I'm feeling like I need to succumb. I love this idea of this evil just being wrought upon me. I'm going to succumb.
Okay, you leap into the bile. You take 6 acid damage, and you do not mutate. So
Do not.
Do
I
not
just
mutate.
chuckle.
Nice.
Just chuckling the whole time too. It's just as beautiful.
And then we'll do Wrath.
All right, Wrath is going to. Yeah, we're not intimidated. We're gonna roll.
Resist. Okay, 15 wisdom check. Look at that, 20 or 17. You made it. So
Your
you have
intimidation
advantage.
holds no sway.
You have advantage to attack that goblin until the end of the encounter too. Judgment. What do you want?
Awesome.
Judgment's going to attempt to resist.
Go for it. Wisdom check.
He's going to use some luck.
Okay. Go for it again.
There we go.
Success.
That's
You have
what I'm
advantage to attack the
talking
goblin
about.
until the end of the encounter. Mercy. Resist.
All right. Well, give me some mercy, and I'll just jump in.
Jumping in. Okay.
Right.
Mercy comes to here, leaps over the altar, jumps into the
Oh,
acid bile
shoot.
pool, and
Yep.
is taking. That can't be right. It's only doing 1 damage.
Seems fair.
Shoot. Yeah, seems fair to me.
It's entirely fair.
Oh, I see what it did. Acid 6. So we'll call that 2 damage. I'll double that one. It'll be fair of me to re-roll it completely. There we go. Okay, got it right.
Well,
So you take 2 damage and no mutation. Then,
Oh.
last but not least, ashes.
I did say I crumble to pressure, so I will succumb.
Okay, step forward into that acid bile right next to you, and you. Oh no! Oh
Oh
So
dear.
What?
Ash is going to take. Ooh, Ash has survived 6 damage.
Oh.
6 acid damage
Nice.
and no mutation acid or ashes. Okay, that was Mercy who did all that damage. And now Ash, it's your turn.
Oh, that is nasty. Okay, I'm going to continue crawling underneath these bones. Hopefully it makes for a better sneak attack. Try and get up and stab them.
Unfortunately,
Oh, yeah.
that was going to be really good. Unfortunately, you're starting your turn in the acid,
Uh-huh.
so you're going to take damage. So
Oh, so I didn't survive.
Ashes is burning up in the acid over there. No mutation, though. And you can still be saved.
Right.
You are at 0 hit points right now. You can... You all
Hmm.
wonder where Ashes went. You saw her sneak it around behind the Bile Titan, or behind the Eldritch Titan, but it hasn't re-emerged. And the Goblin's turn. Okay, Goblin's in dire straits. So it is going to go ahead and do a multi-attack with its Howling Acid Spear. And, and it's also got the Tornado called. So this comes down beside it, and we'll go after it. Initiative. Okay. Now, the Goblin will do its Howling Acid Spear on Mercy. Oh,
Ouch.
14 points
Yep.
damage to Mercy. So Mercy's down to 0 and dying. Mercy armor
That
class is
is
also
me.
1 lower till the end of the adventure. And since he got a natural 19, he has Acid Adept. So now we're doing 3d6 damage with the acid instead of 2d6. Okay. That is the first attack from the Goblin. Then the Goblin will turn its attentions to Judgment with the Howling Acid Spear. Miss. And then the Living Tornado. So these buffeting winds, Judgment, or anyone, you think it'd be hard to hit it with a ranged weapon. It's probably going to grant disadvantage on ranged attacks. It's very noxious, and so if you're adjacent to it, like Judgment is, you have disadvantage on any checks that you make. Now, the whirling of the tornado whirls all around, sucking up debris and stuff here. And what do we got? We got a 4. Shattering cracked goblin skulls. Smash into Judgment. 12 wisdom check Judgment. You'll be confused and attack a random ally with your strongest weapon or your random.
No
Nice,
problem.
you resist. That's the tornado done. Malice, your turn. Oh god, Malice, you're starting in the acid pool.
3d6, huh?
3d6. It's already more than you can take.
It's gonna be a short
Yeah.
evening.
Well,
3
actually,
ones?
those of you, remember, you all get to die
Oh, that's right.
5 times. Well,
5 times.
amongst all of you, 5 times. All of you 1 time.
Mm.
Okay, so you're in the
Did
pool
you-
dying. That is
Mhm.
Malice. Then, Wrath, your turn.
So if they are down to 0, have they died?
They have
Or
not died yet, no.
okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead since I've got advantage. I'm gonna run in there and say, "Feel my wrath," and attack with my warhammer against the goblin.
Oh no.
Of course. And missing, I will then use the rest of my movement to retreat to here.
Okay, Judgment, your turn.
Mhm.
Well, this is really bad because won't those people in the acid who are dying die even more if they continue to be in the acid? So we've got to drag them out and heal them somehow, right?
Yeah.
Am I misreading that situation? Is it a turn? Is it an action to drag them out?
It's part of your movement. So you could, for example, go to here, grab Mercy, drag her back to there, then move to there
Okay.
if you want.
And then I'm going to attack that damnable goblin. Actually, I want to. It doesn't matter. Take that. That's a hit for
That
a
is a
meager
hit.
1 point of damage.
And are you still doing the extra?
But I still do
D4?
the
Yeah,
extra.
extra D4.
Nice.
I see a 4 coming up here.
Yeah, I feel it.
Easy. No.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. After Judgment, Mercy, you are no longer in the pool, but now you're going to make your death timer check. Your
Mhm.
death roll doesn't count, only the death timer. So click your token, click the A13 button to roll your death timer for
Yeah.
you. Since your
All
console,
right.
though, it's going to be 1 round. 3 minus 4, so
Ye-
1 round. So next round, you will die if you're not saved. Ashes,
Okay.
you are dying in the pool of acid there, and we'll call it for you with no one there to save you. So you can reappear adjacent to any ally,
Ooh.
and you'll be at full health and full everything, and I get to draw a random.
Is that legit?
Yes, you can be there. Yeah,
Okay, and is that my turn, or do I get a turn
No.
after this?
no, you get your whole turn.
Okay, so having been reincarnated, ashes breezing over this acid pit, I thought it'd be safer to submit. Turns out it wasn't. I look at my other downed companion and just begin to pull them out and then go hide.
There you go. You got Malice out. And I don't know if you have anything to heal, but Malice might. You see that Malice does have potions on her, so you could use a potion, pour a potion down Malice's throat.
Oh, I would definitely do that with this, just like this small prayer of like, I'm so sorry if you didn't want this, but this is what I think is best right now.
Okay. So Malice, you can hit that P-heal button in your gear. Give you back hit points. I do it slightly differently than standard ShadowDark. Go ahead and click it. I'll explain it. Since you're fourth level, you get extra stuff. So you get 4 and then an extra 1, so 5 hit points back. So you're 5 out of 10.
Excellent. All right.
Okay, that was Ash's turn. Then we got the Goblin still alive. Oh, he's going to go ahead and do a multi-attack and his elite power, which gives him 1 more attack. So he's going to attack Judgment with the Howling Acid Spear. That's a hit for 6 Judgment and 1 more armor class reduction. And then try you again. And also we're up to 46, we're up to 5d6 on the acid now. 4 more damage. So now you should be at 1 hit point, I think. Your armor class comes down another point. And then one last one on Judgment. Take Judgment. Ooh, a 10, I think, misses you, right, Judgment?
It's close now.
It's close now, yep. Okay, it's done. Tornado's turn. Tornado's sucking up debris from the crater. Oh, it sucks up a sword of sharpness. Sword of sharpness that was on the battlefield here. Judgment, make a DC 15 dex check or be decapitated.
Oh.
Don't lose your head.
Oh, Judgment is clean killed with a blow to the head. And you'll come back on your turn, Judgment. Now we're up to 2 PCs. And one more kind of thing. And then Tornado's done. And Malice, your turn.
Oh, Malice was having a sweet dream and then woke up with horrifying lemon taste in her mouth. But she sees this goblin and just unleashes another magic missile that goblin's way and just hoping to kill this thing. I think it's right here.
That is a hit. 3 kills it. Goblin is dead. Tornado's still there, though.
Nice.
You have to kill it still. Anything else there, Mercy? Or Malice, I mean?
I will move toward Ashes, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Wrath.
All right. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Mercy here.
Oh, I got 2 potions.
Oh, you do?
If you want to save your spell. I know it's a little bit different with here, but every time you do, you run. I don't know if you run an advantage.
No, that would be great. That would be great. So I'll go ahead and grab one of their potions and feed it to Mercy.
You can roll it, Mercy. Nicely done, Wrath. Finish you move wherever you like, Wrath. And then Judgment's
All right.
turn. So Judgment, you're going to come back into the fight. Have full hit points, adjacent to any ally.
Is my armor class any better or still the same?
All equipment changes carry over, so your armor class is still bad.
Okay.
Now go for all your potions of healing and such. They don't regenerate either. But your spells, your hit points.
Okay. Attacking with the short sword on the cloud. There we go.
Nice.
That's a nice hit.
Do I get the D4? Was that only against the...
You do still get the D4. This is the 3rd round of it, so you have 2 rounds left after this one. Okay. After Judgment comes Mercy.
All right. After waking up from my little nap, I'll step forward, strike with my long sword.
That's a hit.
17 for 7.
Nice.
And we can disengage with this straight movement, right?
You were down, so you had to stand up.
Oh yeah, I still have that icon on, don't I?
Ashen's your turn.
So 2.
I'm going to go ahead and scamper across the battlefield, going from cover to cover, trying to get closer to the combat without getting killed again.
Okay.
Is dashing a thing in this game?
Yeah, you can double move, so up to 12 squares. Go. Tornado's turn. Sucking up debris from the battlefield, whirling it around. Oh, picked up that sword of sharpness again.
No.
Now, there's going to be 5 of you.
No.
Roll randomly for the 5 of you. In reading order. Oh, back to Judgment. DC 15 dex check. Judgment.
This time I'm gonna make it. I guarantee.
Yeah, I feel it.
Oh, Judgment drops dead again. The head cut off again.
Yeah. Oh my
Somebody-
god.
PC skilled. Out of 6.
Somebody inspired Judgment. Give her that luck token back.
Okay,
Ooh.
that was the tornado. Malice's turn.
Oh, okay. Malice, let's a little chuckle at seeing this ridiculous tornado chopping heads off. Does Malice think that a web would hold on to this tornado in any way?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
you don't think so?
I didn't think so. Magic missile? Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll let it fly.
that's a hit for 4. Nice shot.
Oh, just loves that. We'll scamper up to the pelvis and end the turn.
Your turn, Wrath.
All right, we're gonna go over here and Warhammer the tornado. Is that it?
Let's see, a 12. 12 is a hit. 9, magic bludgeoning. Nice hit.
Awesome.
All
And then
right.
I'm going to retreat a little bit.
After you comes Judgment. Character number 3. Start next to any ally.
Okay. Well, we'll go up, and it doesn't really seem to matter how far away I am, but take another swing.
That's a hit for 2.
Beautiful.
Damage
Add
is
4.
What's a
hideous.
D4?
And the D4. Another
one.
one.
And then Mercy.
All right, I'll move over right there, and I will swing my longsword.
Oh, Mercy finishes
23 for 11.
it with a flourish.
Wow.
The cloud disperses. You look around for that sort of sharpness, and it's nowhere to be seen, unfortunately.
Worse.
It was always there whenever the cloudy did it.
So what a jerk move.
So you're standing now underneath the statue of Mother Mercy. The colossal angel statue depicts Mother Mercy, a goddess worshipped by the civilization that erected the Tomb of Mercy. She raises a stone trumpet to the sky with her right hand. A stone urn is tucked under her left arm, its surface embossed with the icon of a sun disk eclipsed by 2 moons. There are doors to the north and to the south, both marble, both sealed. Each leads into a wall of the crater. Bears the image of hundreds of wailing corpses being pulled off pikes and into the sky by the gravity of a sun eclipsed by 2 moons. The goblin, it dropped, you see now, looking around on the ground, an eclipse talisman. Now, if you look down below, I will start revealing magic items that you find. Reference this way. And the first one is the eclipse talisman. It doesn't do anything except for magically open sealed doors or containers within this temple. So you guys collect that eclipse talisman from the ground. What else do you see? That's it. That's what you see.
Is there anything in the stone urn under Mother Mercy's arm?
There is not.
So which way you guys want to go, north or south?
North.
How about south?
So
Right.
Oh,
doesn't matter. We'll just make a choice.
You open the south door.
oh
Does
that's
somebody
right.
have to carry this, Tom? Somebody have to carry the treasure?
Talisman.
The key? No, you don't have to carry the key.
Okay.
It's small enough. I mean, you carry it, but it doesn't take a slot.
Do we want to put the talisman against the door? Keep it open?
I
Okay.
think so. That's right, because we're not even inside yet. That's right.
Okay, yeah, the door is sealed. But when you put the talisman to it, it opens up. And you see
Okay.
what's beyond here. So,
Ooh.
thunder rumbles in the distance, and the monstrous stone doors grind open, sending splintered goblin bones and rivulets of acid tumbling down the walls of the crater. Like mouths, the doors swallow the light, revealing a pair of curved passageways inlaid with one passageway, inlaid with sacred glyphs of an extinct civilization. Glowing mists, the color and odor of spoiled meat wafts from the passageway, obscuring vision further into the tomb.
Spin some light.
You come into the first chamber here. To your right, you can see dozens of skeletons lie huddled in each other's arms in the alcove, their moldering bones draped in shredded cloaks and tarnished talismans. An iron obelisk rises from the tangle of skeletons, a rusted armillary clock riveted into its face. The hiss and pop of eldritch titan bile can be heard through a fissure in the south wall. A section of the eastern wall has rotated open. It appears there was a secret door there in the eastern wall. It's rotated open. Okay, so first one in, Judgment. What do you want to do?
Well, first I'm going to give Mercy a little pep talk.
Okay,
Try and give her a luck token.
all right.
That's the wrong button. I should push
Inspire. There you did it.
Well,
Mercy, you
thank
get
you.
a luck token.
Psych myself up. I think I can do it on myself
I
too.
think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
13.
You are successful.
Okay.
So while you're doing that, Wrath, what do you want to do?
I'm going to bless Malice.
Mm-hmm.
Malice has a luck token already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How about Ashes? Are we doing?
Everyone's got a luck token right
We're
now.
all lucked up.
Okay, we're good to go. Do we have light inside at all? I guess we can see.
There's enough light coming from outside you can see in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Won't hurt to.
Then I think I'm just gonna head on in then.
You can basically move up to a thing you want to do and do it. So if you want to
Okay,
move up
yeah.
to the.
So I'm gonna come up to this the clock and
Okay.
kind of inspect it, see if there's
Okay.
anything.
So a closer look at the armillary clock. It has 2 iron hands, each ending in a crescent moon. At the center of the clock is a sun disk, and at the top of the clock is a planet bearing the distinct topography of your home world. Graffiti on the back of the obelisk reads in Ancient Common, "Though we shall perish, praise Mother Mercy that we shall not perish alone." So the 2 moons basically can pivot all the way around. The sun's in the middle of the clock, then you got a moon hand and then another moon hand, and then on the outside of the clock, directly above the sun, is the Earth or your world. The moon hands are not that you can tell in any particular location. They're just randomly in 2 spots.
Interesting. So maybe we need to make these align or something. I'm not sure.
You also, from that position there, can see that there's an opening to your east. That little white outline there is a secret door that's just partially ajar. Mercy, what do you want to do? I'm going to do something different here.
I was on mute.
Yeah, what do you want to do, Mercy?
Yeah. So I have navigated my whole life by the stars, but I am clueless. So I will move to the outline of the wall and slightly push it in to the point I could see inside, but I won't push it open anymore.
Got it. So you guys can now see inside that chamber, and in there is faded paint peels from tiefling skin tapestries depicting a lone angel silhouetted by an eclipse. The angel holds up a single resolute hand as if to turn away the looming eclipse. An iron gear the size of a water wheel collects cobwebs at the head of the vault, its surface marred with bloody handprints. The withered corpse of a tiefling priest clutches a hand of the plague bearer. There's more. The ShadowDark version. Clutches a rotting satchel containing a hand of the plague bearer, 3 potions of healing, a scroll of lightning bolt, 2 scrolls of holy weapon, and a scroll of wrath.
Oh my god.
So
Beautiful.
let's see here. The hand of the plague bearer. So if you look down here, you'll see the hand of the plague bearer. Okay, benefit. Can be used as an action or a reaction. Break, tear, or bite finger from hand to end one harmful condition on a nearby creature with 30 feet. You can also be used to end a mutation, to free a character's trapped soul, to destroy burrowing grubs, or heal stat damage. So 5 uses.
Stat damage also include AC?
No, it does not.
Okay.
So you guys got that. That will take a slot. Who wants to carry it?
I have a free slot from a missing healing potion that I don't know where it went. If Malice can hold on to that.
All right. Sister Malice has the hand. Okay, that was Mercy. Malice, what do you want to do?
Okay. I will go up to the clock. I'm going to ask everybody, do you mind if I move the hands of the clock, or do we want to spread apart before I do this?
You can move up there, and everyone, you can move to where you want to move to before Malice moves.
I feel like I would have been in the
everyone's moving away. Okay, so the hands, Malice, you think they're kind of stuck or locked in place. You could try a strength check to try and force them. You could try a dexterity check to try and free them. Or you can leave them be.
Well, after inspecting them and seeing that level of, I will try and roll with a -1 to both of those stats, just out of curiosity. Malice really wants to see what these clocks could do. I'm trying to make them go up to point at the planet.
Okay.
The 2 hands. So we will roll. Oh, it doesn't really matter. So Dex or we'll pick one. This.
Is there a help action, Tom?
Well, not from there, unfortunately, Mercy.
What about a luck token? We were burning those,
you
right?
You can burn a luck token.
Well, let's just try it. I got 5 hit points only, so.
Oh.
Nope.
No.
Okay. You actually are trying to like free it, wiggle it, jiggle it, try and make it free, but you think you've actually broken it and that now it cannot be moved.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then Ashes, what do you want to do? Oh, let me tell you what Wrath and Judgment see coming around the corner there. Wrath and Judgment, hissing droplets of Eldritch Titan bile drip from the vaulted ceiling onto piles of offerings laid at the feet of 4 hooded statues. Though their eyes are covered, each statue leers down from a raised alcove upon the offerings. Long expired lanterns are clutched in their right hands and shepherd crooks in their left. The cobbled path of sun disc-shaped coins winds toward a double iron door strangled by roots. Judgment, you know what these statues. These are the daughters of the eclipse, 4 priestesses of great resolve who shepherded the fearful people of the Empire of the Bladed Sun into the sacred vessels. Okay, now Ashes, what do you want?
So while they're messing with the clock mechanism, I don't know how much of this stuff needs to be messed with and how much of this is clues for coming up with these gates and monuments and wardens. Hearing them mess with that stuff, that seems like an obelisk of the Time Prophet, though I could be wrong. I thought I heard something about the Shield of the Dawn in that hidden room, though I didn't go in, so that could be very wrong. But I'm still more concerned with outside where we began. And we're going through this big entryway, this kind of double-gated entryway on either side of the giant statue of the Mother of Mercy. But this seems more of like we have this fallen colossus that helped build this place, and this kind of seems like the archway of the fallen titans. I don't know if there's things we have to do to confirm or to activate clues, but I'm just starting to see all this stuff and trying to puzzle it together in my head.
Okay. There's nothing. No, it'll be clear, or I'll make it clear that you're getting one when one happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I will rejoin the group.
Okay. Now I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna have Wrath, who's up front, basically doing their thing, and then anyone who wants to take an action other than just follow along, just click your initiative button. That way
there's
I'll know,
yeah, okay.
that way I'll know you want to pop in and check something out.
Is there a door to the east there?
Yes. A cobbled path of sun disc-shaped coins winds toward a double door to the east there, strangled by roots. Okay, Wrath, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move up there. I guess check and see if I can open the door. Or
It looks like it's you're gonna have to just take around to clear roots and such, but you should be able to do it after that. Yeah.
yeah, okay. I'll go ahead and use my action to do that.
Okay.
Malice, go look down that secret corridor that's broken there.
Yeah, right by me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's very interesting.
Okay, Malice.
Wants to find some evil down the secret corridor.
You can just squeeze down there. In fact, you think everyone could, and you see some bodies lying on the ground in the darkness.
Just to the south of us.
Just to the south of you. Yeah, it's really dark.
Yikes!
Oh, but then you can see a beam of light coming down from above, and it is illuminating a statue.
Oh.
So what do you think, guys? Go through this door or go into the statue?
So the statue that you see, a
Mm-hmm.
fountain dominates the dome chamber. The statue at its center is hewn in the likeness of a winged knight. Her shield is emblazoned with the symbol of a sun disk eclipsed by 2 moons. A spiked nimbus frames her horned helm. She holds aloft a cold iron mace inlaid with divine glyphs and patterns of swirling sacred fire. Mace is separate from her. You could take it. You could take it. A sun disk-shaped hole bored into the apex of the dome ceiling casts a cone of overcast daylight down upon the statue's stern upward gaze. You see charred and twisted corpses ringing the fountain, some laying in pools of hissing slime that have collected in the sunken recesses of the uneven stone. A corpse of similar appearance to the statue is visible in an alcove to the south. Yeah. The broken off arm of a large statue is driven through its breastplate like a spear. So that broken off arm came from somewhere else because both of these statues have their arms. So the arm that's driven through the chest of this statue in the alcove down here came from somewhere else. The corpse wears a cold iron mask that glows through the famine mist with azure radiance. Now, Malice, you know a little bit about religion with your background being at Light, is that right?
I believe so.
You were an acolyte.
Mhm.
So you recognize this statue. The figure depicted by the statue is an Eclipse Knight, a member of a small but sacred order tasked with protecting the daughters of the Eclipse as they prepare the 3 Arc Colossi. So a lot going
Okay.
on there. Malice, you report that back to the group. They know that's happening.
I'm letting everybody know we might need somebody with some quicker hands than me to go in and get some magical gear potentially. But could I cast, if Ashes is down for it, can I cast invisibility on Ashes to aid in potentially procuring some magical
Yeah.
gear?
Go for it.
Okay.
Most
So I'm
certainly.
going to try and make you go invis by hitting this button and hoping it goes off. I think it does. An 8 plus 5.
Yep, that's 13. That's good enough.
Okay, so you are now invisible, I think, for 10 rounds.
That is right. So that was Malice, then Ashes. Go ahead. And
Okay.
Ashes, you'll be tracking this invisibility. Every time it comes to your turn, you just notch it down by 1.
Okay. With that, go ahead.
Tom, is that green stuff in there? Is that more that bile?
It is. You
Okay.
don't want to go into the pools of the green stuff. It looks just
I
like
have
the stuff
learned
that was
that.
outside.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, Ashes, go ahead.
I will go ahead and slink through the crack in the wall towards that chamber, seeing the corpses all around. As I get closer, knowing that my companions want me to try to get the weapon, I do want to pay attention to see if there's any particular wounds that are on the fallen individuals that might give me an idea of what traps or magical effects might prevent me from looting the magic items.
Okay, looks like about half of these corpses are fallen pilgrims. They had some sort of weapons in their hand. From the size of the ash that's left from the weapons, they were probably like long daggers or short swords, but they've been reduced to ash. Other bodies are tieflings. They had ruin-etched armor, but it has like melted and twisted like a sword withdrawn too soon from a forge. Many, in fact, many of these creatures of both kinds, both the human pilgrims and the tieflings, bear human bite marks. Not like vampiric bite marks, just regular human bite marks. So that's what you see.
Okay, I'll move myself towards into that room, and I look back like, none of this stuff looks good, guys. Like,
They can't see you. You can tell them that. They don't see you.
stage whisper, stage whisper.
Look down that corridor over there.
Yeah.
And I will continue on towards the corridor.
Okay. You can see a portcullis to the west, closed, all the way down to the ground, and a chamber that opens up past it, but it's pretty big and dark in there, so you don't see it very far.
Okay,
The
I
other
would like to.
direction,
Go ahead.
the other direction, you can see a hall that goes to an intersection and ends in a set of double doors. The double doors are disconcerting that it ends in, as is everything here, it seems like. The double iron door bears the image of a skull with 2 cannonball-sized emeralds for eyes. An inscription across the teeth of the skull reads, "Should this sacred chapel be defiled, your spirits shall be forfeit as penance." That's on the door all the way to the far east. All right, so that's Ashes. That took your turn. Mercy.
Grab that treasure.
Yeah, so I'm compiling all the treasure, and I'm telling people I just don't have enough hands for these things. Do you want me to distribute this amongst everybody? Does anybody want these scrolls or these items, or do you want to just
stuff?
Definitely.
Take it.
Yeah.
Okay,
How,
so you have a Hand of the Plague Bearer that Malice is carrying. You got 3
Mhm.
potions of healing. You already used 2 of them, I think. 2 of your
I could
party
drink.
potions.
I could drink one.
You could drink one, yes.
There you go.
But I see it looks like Mercy needs it more than I do.
Well, I already have another potion of healing, so. But I want to stay alive because I don't do that very much.
Mhm.
So I will take a potion of healing and I will drink one. That leaves 1 remaining.
Anyone
If
want a
that's
potion
okay.
of healing?
I could take one. I'm at 5. So
Okay.
if we're down for that.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll speak for all those. Then there's a scroll of lightning bolt. Anyone want that?
Does it
Definitely.
take it takes a slot?
Takes a slide.
I'll take it.
Mhm.
Okay. We got 2 scrolls of holy weapon.
So can a fighter use a scroll?
No.
Okay, but I will carry it if somebody wants me to
Okay.
carry. I will carry a scroll of holy weapon.
I can go and take the other holy weapon and maybe the scroll of wrath as well.
Okay.
Seems like on brand.
Sounds good. Go and move over there, Wrath. Grab that. Ashes did that while you guys were all splitting stuff up.
Mhm.
Wandering
And
monster.
we'll come back to Ashes. Ashes, what do you want to do?
I want to approach the portcullis. I assume the bars are too narrow to fit through,
They
but
are, yeah.
I do want to approach it and begin to look around for any mechanisms that might, either they're locking mechanisms or things that activate it going up and down. I just generally want to try and figure out a way through this portcullis so my companions and me don't have to go through the ooze and slime.
Portcullis, you don't see any mechanism to open it. Just a straight athletic or straight strength check could bend it or force it back up. Its actual mechanism must be somewhere remote from here. You don't see any way to otherwise open it other than overpowering.
Okay, I'll try and overpower it.
Okay, make a strength check.
That is a 12.
Not enough. Take,
Hmm.
you estimate about double. Well, not quite double that.
Oof.
Okay, I think that's my turn.
After Ashes, anyone else want to do anything? Or Ashes goes again. It's all out.
I want to go over there and try and lift that stupid thing.
Okay.
Mm.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Can Ashes help me out?
I
With
can.
advantage.
Okay.
Oh, but if...
Nope.
No, wrong button.
Yeah, a 13 does not do it. Like,
Is this what you think? Is this one of those things where combined strength could
No.
overcome a roll?
no.
Okay.
We're going to have to find the mechanism
I need to find the
elsewhere.
mechanism.
There
Unless
it
you
is.
have a modifier to strength
Yeah.
of better than +1.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I found a door up north that I kind of cleared away, so we might be able to get up there. If we head back that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there nothing like a mage hand would do? Nothing.
Nope.
I mean, in the room, like due south, there's that corpse, right?
So due
We
south
talked.
is, yeah.
Or is that a statue?
So, well, there.
A
Do we
corpse
want
of similar appearance to the statue is visible in an alcove to the south, the broken off arm of a large statue impaling it. The corpse wears a cold
Mhm.
iron mask that glows through the famine mist with azure radiance.
So it looks like in this room there are two magical items. There's like a fire mace of some kind
Yeah.
and a mask.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
Do we
and
want to make a
and,
grab for the mace?
some of you might know some stuff about the mace now that you've gathered around with some bards and
Oh.
such. The mace is the fire mace of judgment, an intelligent artifact weapon that tests those who might wield its divine might. You don't know what that test might entail, but
Oh,
You do know there's a lot of bodies by
judgment
your
is exciting to me.
I mean, this whole temple is named after me, so don't get too excited.
Yeah, well, I got to take the Mace of Judgment here for
Definitely.
you want to
sure.
take
So
that?
I'm going to try and grab it.
Okay, everyone
Everybody
put
else
your where you
get
want
out of
to
the
be.
way because I'm about
Malice
to
is
get,
moving.
vape dusted.
Everyone happy where you're standing?
Yeah,
Everyone
I'm
good?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
judgment. You go to
probably.
take the mace, and when you take the mace, several
Excuse me.
burning wraiths rise from the scorched corpses and bellow in unison. What you now possess is the fire mace of judgment, one of 6 artifact weapons passed down from the gods to the most zealous and merciless clerics in the mortal realm. This weapon might be yours if you can match the brutality of those ancient inquisitors. After the Wrath speaks, you each see a fiery apparition. The first one, and Judgment, says, you see Judgment, a fiery mage in front of you. It says, I have mastered forbidden rituals. How would you defeat?
Would I defeat you? Well, of course, I would judge you trespassing and smite you with the fiery mace.
All right. You get a +2 bonus to your wisdom
Whoa. Okay.
and a luck token. But you already have a luck token, so don't get another. Ashes. You see a priest, an apparition of a flaming priest in front of you. It says, I am protected by the will of the gods. How would you defeat?
Through prayer to the gods themselves.
All right. You get a +2 to wisdom, and you already have a luck. Malice. You see an assassin. I make no sound and leave no trace. How would you defeat?
I would banish you to the hells.
All right. You get a +2 to charisma and a luck token, which you don't have, so that'll be beneficial for you. Wrath. You see a paladin. Thousands heed my word as holy writ. How would you defeat?
She's would find a book and find your weakness in a book
Ah,
and destroy you that way.
So +2 to wisdom.
Sweet.
And your Avalecto. And last but not least, Mercy, you see a bard. I have heard tell of your weaknesses long before we meet in battle. How would you defeat me?
I would steal your voice.
It's steal their voice. You could do charisma and your Avalecto. So you're good there. Okay. Now you have the Fire Mace of Judgment, which is. So this is a +2 mace. It takes up a slot, so you have to have a slot or drop something. At the start of any battle, you set it to 0 flame points. Each time a luck token is spent in battle to reroll a die, anyone, not just you, add a flame point if the reroll succeeds. Once per battle after hitting with the fire mace, you may spend all flame points to deal an extra d4 extra damage per flame point, or d8 versus undead or demons.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
with the Fire Mace of Judgment. And
All right, the short sword goes on the floor, and the fire mace of judgment goes in the hand.
Okay.
Love it.
Now, where do you guys want to go?
I heard there was another door to the north and the east.
Yeah, you got 2 doors up north. Which one you want?
Oh.
The one at the end of the hallway that was overgrown that you cleared away, or the one to the north of the...
But before we leave, nobody wants to try to pull off the blue glowing mask from the corpse?
I think it was across, if I read it right, it was all the way across the...
It is all the way down here.
But
Yeah.
what's
Somebody have
the
a
distance
mage
on
hand?
mage hand?
20
Mage
feet of
hand.
vial to get to it.
Well, I don't have mage hand.
Oh, I thought somebody did.
No.
Sorry. Okay.
Wish I did. Wish I took it. But,
Okay.
yeah. But I heard there were 2 doors to the north.
Roger.
And I don't see... Oh, I see the 2 doors.
So which one, Wrath?
And there's a whole doorway outside, right?
That
'Cause
we haven't
gone.
checked.
That was one.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got to hustle, so let's just make choices and
Which
go.
way, Wrath?
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah, I think we should head. Oh, okay. I was gonna head up here, kind of go
Alright.
through the door that I cleared out before.
All right.
Do it.
So let me show you what you see when you open that.
Down the mage armor.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
Whoa.
Got a lot going on there.
Okay, this is the Shattered Temple of the Arch Colossus. You see moss-covered skeletons in hooded robes swaying from gibbets of swollen oak. The groaning of frayed nooses reverberate through this otherwise silent temple. Dead trees burst from the broken stone floor like arms from a grave, their gnarled limbs obscuring a crumbling pavilion in the center. A standing colossus looms beyond the pavilion, its chest inlaid with skull-shaped indentations. In the pavilion is a moss-covered statue of an armored angel with long flowing hair. So you got an angel in the ruined pavilion, you got one colossus of maybe the 3 that were originally supposed to be here. And Wrath, what do you want to do? You can move basically
Is that
anywhere
a-
in here and do a thing.
Door at the other side?
There's double doors to the south and right, or to the right. There are huge stone doors to the east.
And those statues that are flanking the room, anything interesting about those?
No.
Okay.
Wrath.
I think I want to move up here and kind of take a look at the face of this big angel statue.
Okay, make an investigation check.
That wisdom.
Sorry, make an intelligence check. 16 intelligence, or 17 intelligence. Okay. You note this thing has skulls inlaid within it. It's wrought from blessed ruined scribe stone. It's 30 feet tall. It's got dozens of skull-shaped indentations hewn into the body. All but 3 of them are filled with blasted, cracked, and scorched skulls that cannot be removed. You think these skulls should have been like containing the souls that this colossus would take out of here? You don't know what
So these are not the skulls that we're looking for. They're already in there.
they're already in there, and they're probably destroyed, and whatever souls they were holding are probably gone. So you need to find
Okay.
if there's any kind of repository of more of them and insert them into the chest. You also note there is high up on the back of his neck, a panel. You'd have to climb up there to get it open, but there's definitely like a little door in the back of its neck. That's you, Wrath. Next to go
All right.
is Judgment.
Those skull indentations, is that compatible with the sort of skulls that are on the skeletons and the gibbets, or
No.
no?
Nope. These would be some sort of sacred demi-lit skulls that you're looking. The gibbets
Okay.
look like they're just dead would be grave robbers. Okay,
Fair enough.
Malice, what do you want to do?
Malice is going to move into the room and look at these doors, assuming that Ashes is right behind her, but having no clue, actually, because Ashes is still invisible. Inspect these doors.
Okay. No traps or anything. They should open easily. Ashes, what do you
I will follow behind Malice, intending to also explore those doors. Quick question on the invisibility countdown timer: did the fire prophets count for a turn for that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Mercy.
All right. So Mercy will, creaking bones and all, will try to climb the statue, complaining the whole time as she does so.
Okay, there's right behind you this statue you've all missed. Hopefully I described it. There's a statue right here too. It's not drawn on the map, but there's one right there.
There's an angel in the broken pavilion.
Moss-covered statue of an armored angel with long flowing hair. So you want to climb the statue or check that one out?
I'll check out the statue.
Okay, make an investigation check on that statue for me.
Probably got
Intelligence.
distracted. Yeah.
Big
13. Yeah.
The statue has pupils that are carved in likenesses of an eclipse. You notice that the eyes can be pushed like buttons.
Really?
Yeah.
Aha.
Okay. So
Can I do that on my turn, or
you
do
want
I
to push them? Yeah, you want to push them right now?
Well, I'll say to everybody, "Hey, y'all, look at this," and then I'll push them.
Push them. The crypts of the sacred vessels has opened.
Oh yeah.
You don't know where that's at,
Ooh.
but it's open. You've opened it. Okay.
What?
Now back to Wrath. Well, actually, you guys, Malice and Ashes, want to open that door?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Hallway to the south ends in a stone door. And of course, the intersection to the left were the double doors with the skull with the emerald eyes. Malice, what do you want to do, Malice?
I'm going to try and get that skull with the eyes. I'd like to inspect it.
Okay.
Do I
Move on
think it'd
over
be
there.
something that would get stuck into a big colossi?
The double iron door bears the image of a skull with 2 cannonball-sized emeralds for eyes. The inscription across the teeth of the skull reads, "Should this sacred chapel be defiled, your spirits shall be forfeit as penance."
All right. I'll try and pick it up.
Okay. Try to pick it up. So the double iron door has the image of a skull. It's got 2
Oh, I'm so
cannonball-sized emeralds for eyes.
I see what you're saying.
You could try and pull the emeralds out.
I think I will try to pull the emeralds out. I'm thinking that this might have to go into the colossi, but maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
But I'll try and pry one out.
Okay, it doesn't come out. It seems to be embedded. Ashes, what do you want to do? I mean, it seems to be stuck.
I'm going to approach with Malice. I'm going to kind of put my hand on one of the giant emeralds, take my invisible hand to grab Malice's to like put them flat on the 2 different cannonball-sized emeralds. And then as I push, I'm going to shout out, "Push the eyes in the skull again!"
Ah.
Okay. You guys are doing that. Everyone can go to wherever you want to be when they do that. So Wrath and Judgment and Mercy, you can close up on them, or you can stay where you're at. Wherever you want to go, you can go. And then I'll tell you what happens when they push.
Okay. I want to stick around. Before they do it, can I have climbed up and checked out the neck of the thing before they're doing that?
No, you can do that while they're doing it. Or you can take up another position.
All right. I'll probably stay up here and do that then.
Okay. So let me... Ashes, you're pushing on one of the eyes and Malice on the other, or Ashes, you're pushing on both?
I am trying to coax Malice to join me.
Okay.
I can't force them.
Malice, do you want to
Malice-
push on one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
Malice is in for it.
When you two touch the 2 eyes, an apparition is pulled out of your body, and it's weird with Ash, who's invisible. But you see like a soul pulled out of each of your bodies, gets sucked into the eyes, and the doors open. Has no effect on you, at least not yet. And the doors
Probably don't
open.
need those
So
anyway.
everyone roll initiative, please.
I wasn't using it.
2. Okay.
Everyone roll initiative.
Mhm.
Right where you're at.
Wow. The worst. Nice
So the
roll.
image that you see here is like the image on the cover of the adventure. Okay. Chapel of the Voice of Nightmares. A cross-shaped bridge of eroded stone rises above a chasm filled with cracked church bells and splintered bones. 4 carillons swing over the south arm of the bridge. Their bells are replaced with skulls with gems for eyes and teeth swinging on spiked chains. The Krillon is like a holder for bells. Well, those bells are gone. You have these skulls hanging from. They are swinging over the first 3 squares, or the first 3x2 areas south of the intersection. So basically, they're covering here and here. So if you were to move through those areas, it could be dangerous because those things are swinging back and forth. The colossal face of a horned devil gazes upon the bridge from the head of the chapel, its brimstone maw slowly grinding open. It was like almost all the way shut and starting to slowly grind open. You see 4 monstrous cold iron gears. Here, there's 2 there and 2 there, turning in the north wall, and they're causing the whole temple to shake. You see, standing by the face to the south, an angel of pestilence. Exalted, mummified angel of pestilence. Your mace resets to 0 flame. Remember, if you spend luck tokens to reroll and you're successful, the flame tokens go up for Judgment's mace. That's it. Roll initiative.
Oh boy. Traps.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, roll it.
We all rolled.
I think we all rolled before the
Okay.
reveal, actually.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
One person didn't go in for some reason. Looks like
Is it
Malice.
Malice again.
try
I rolled a
to
2. So bad.
Fix it so it goes in next time. Okay, so you guys give cry. So you all know something's going on from the other room. Judgment, you get to act first.
Can I see our foe from there?
There, yeah, you sure can.
All right, then I'm going to shoot a crossbow bolt at the Angel of Pestilence, and it
Keep in mind,
ricochets off the
keep
wall.
in mind to make sure that you don't use your shield unless you take an action to, strap it on. If you're also using your crossbow. So that is a 6, which is a miss. Okay, then Wrath, your turn.
Wrath is going to attempt to climb this angel statue real quick and see what was spotted in the neck there.
Right. Inside the neck, you find a niche containing, looks like desiccated maps, withered historical documents, faded works of art, rotten seeds. You can take an action to sift through it next round if you like.
I suspect we're going to need some help down here.
For sure. Yeah, I'll probably head.
You can finish your turn and drop it back down to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably want to look through that stuff later.
Okay. You finish your turn, dropped back down to the ground. Ashes, your turn.
I throw my hands up, invisible, can't be seen, but trying to warn away from disturbing this shrine because our souls got pulled out of our bodies. But then realizing that, that's not going to work, I will move into this shrine area, and then feeling beholden to the answer I gave earlier about opposing those of power gifted by the gods. This is an angel of pestilence. Pestilence might be bad, but I'm ashes. Ashes is also bad. So as opposed to trying to fight this mummified angel of pestilence, I would like to kneel in prayer.
Okay. Alrighty. You are kneeling and praying. The pestilence angel goes next. It will step forward to here and open its mouth, and you can see a swarm of apocalyptic locusts come out in a 30-foot cube, which will get basically ashes of malice and judgment within it. It'll do 5 points damage. Ooh, wow, really low. 18 con check to take no damage.
Nice.
No advantage for praying, unfortunately.
I will spend my luck point.
Okay.
Oh,
Close, Malice.
so close.
So Ashes, you take 5.
Ouch.
Malice, you take 5. And
5.
Judgment, you take. And so, okay, that is that, and that takes it's a recharge power. So yeah, the mummy is, and next to go is Mercy.
All right. I'm going to move to there, and that's my movement. Having heard the cries of my people, I'm going to run down there. Oh, I can dash, can I?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'll move here then.
There's green bile there of unknown depth.
Oh.
Right behind me.
There. Okay. Then Malice, your turn.
Okay. Seeing my soul sucked out from before, just wanted to see if I could intuit. Do I feel like my soul is being trapped, or?
Well, it does say on the door that you're looking at, Should this sacred chapel be defiled, your spirits shall be forfeit as penance.
Okay,
Ooh.
I'm going to look at my left hand and say, "You've been a good hand," and bite off my pinky and my ring finger if I can, or just one finger if I can, and try and just rip into my fingers to see if I can get rid of my soul being trapped.
Break,
Using
tear,
the
or
hand
bite
of the
finger
plague
from
god.
hand to end one harmful condition on a nearby creature.
Not your
Three
hand.
creature
It's
characters trap soul.
Or on that hand, I see.
It was better when you removed your own finger, though.
I mean, I thought I had
It's
to. I
definitely
thought I had
was
to chew my own. fingers
badass
off,
is what
so
it
I
was.
I was
Yeah.
going
It wasn't
for
gonna
it.
work,
I was
but it
going
was really
for it.
cool. Let's see.
If I feel like that would free a trapped soul that was sucked out of me,
Yeah. You want to do it on yourself?
I will start on myself.
Okay.
Because you got to secure your own oxygen mask
Okay.
first.
Then you can move up to your movement wherever you want to go. And
I
then
will
it'll
be running.
Judgment's turn.
Out of this area.
Are we not fighting this thing?
My mage armor was up, so I had to get out of there. But I'm down
Yeah,
to
we
fight.
should fight it.
I just had to get my soul back.
If you go there, Judgment, the swinging skulls and chains lay at you. The 3x2 south of the intersection. You want to risk it? Is that a yes? You want to risk it?
So
The 3x2
Can I-
south of the
can I s-
intersection are swinging skulls and chains. You're going for it? Okay.
I guess so.
Blighted, hollowed out sacred vessel skulls swing across the bridge on spiked chains attached to the empty carillons. A 12 dex save, or dex check, or be struck. Nice, you dodge them.
Beautiful.
This will be at the start of your turn or when you enter, so you probably want to get out of it. If you go one more square south, you'll be out of it.
Okay.
If you got enough movement.
Do not have enough movement to go past there.
Okay, now what?
I am going to take a swing with the mace of whatever it was called, fiery mace of
The Mace of
Judgment.
Judge. Yeah. So you can use your short sword. They'll do their short sword damage. Will be +2 more to hit and damage.
It's only a 10.
9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is a miss.
Oh, I got.
You all done? Okay.
Yep.
After
Saving that
judgment
luck
comes
for
wrath.
the bells.
All right, Wrath is going to hightail it down here and dash. I think that can put me to here,
Okay.
and I'll be waiting.
Okay.
We're gonna get
You
our
notice
ass
that
kicked.
judgment. You notice that the mouth is getting more and more open. The gears to the north are cranking. The whole temple's shaking. The bells are swinging back and forth across the 3x2 south of the intersection. And your turn, Ashes.
Based off of that description, I feel my duty is the thief to try to disable this mechanism, but I don't know if that's defiling the shrine. That feels like defiling the shrine.
The
So I
filing's
will-
already been done. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, keep in
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
Keep in mind. This is the temple to Mother Mercy, and that's a devil.
Yeah, so as opposed to doing anything to the room, I'm going to pull out one of my flasks of oil, noticing that I have a companion with a flaming hammer, and I will do my job as Ashes against a mummy and throw a vial of oil at it.
Okay. Make a dex check.
That is awful.
I
Yeah.
think you are invisible, I believe, still.
It flies wide, even with your advantage to hit.
Yeah, that's true. Oof.
Okay.
Get away!
Move where you want. Now the angel, see if it recharges its swarm. Does not. Then it will do. Okay, it's going to use blight on judgment. Once per day, not used if the target saves. Creature you see, which is judgment, 18 con check. You're going to take 8 damage, and pestilent grubs will begin to burrow into your limb. 18 con check, judgment.
Little chance of succeeding on that, but we'll give it a go.
Ooh, one away.
Oh,
Oh,
You can take the damage.
Yeah, I'll try luck.
Luck.
That'd
Okay.
be a miracle if I.
Oh no. Okay, so 8 damage, and then you choose. You can resist the grubs, in which case you'll have to make 18 con check or die, or you can amputate the limb, which will give you disadvantage on checks until the miracle restores the limb. And the limb is your right leg.
mhm.
Well, I gotta. There's no way I'm gonna make an 18 con check, so I gotta do option 2.
Okay. Hack off your leg with the fiery mace. Good thing it's fiery because that then calculates it. The mummy's done. Mercy, your turn.
I was on mute because I was coughing. I'm at a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, I have no missile weapons. But seeing my friend now hobbled, I'm going to die. So I'm going to dash
All right.
and try not to get knocked
Try
over.
not to get hit by the bells. The
Yep.
bells swinging away. DC 12 deck save to dodge them.
All right.
You do, no problem. You dash to there. Malice, your turn.
Okay. Malice recovered from that moment, got their soul back. Gonna come back in. Oh my gosh. All right, gonna try and fire away. Actually, yeah, I guess the magic missile is all I can do for damage right now. Does that come through? Oh, there it
That
is.
is a hit. Point of force damage.
1 point. It says as a reaction, I can use this hand. I know there aren't necessarily reactions here, but can I rip off another finger to save another soul? Or is that an action?
It'd be if you're like doing something like right on the fly. The
I see,
brewing
I see, I
grubs
see.
thing, yeah.
Like the burrowing grubs.
Yeah.
I was worried about that. Okay.
After
might have-
Malice
got it.
is that's the end of round 2. The mouth is maybe 2/5 of the way open. The gears continue to turn. The temple continues to rumble, and Judgment's turn. Judgment, you're starting in the bells, so your chance of getting hit. DC 12 dex save to dodge them. You do.
Okay, well, I'll try and hit with the Mace of Judgment.
8, 9, 10, 11 to hit. That's a miss. You can use your luck. All done?
I already used my luck.
Yeah, take that off, please.
Yeah.
Wrath, your turn.
All right, you said that you said like there are these gears that are moving, and the mouth down there is opening or closing.
Opening. 4 monstrous cold iron gears turn in the north wall and cause the whole temple to shake. And the mouth of the colossal face is opening.
Man, I want to come down and help down there, but also I'm right next to these gears, so I think I'm gonna move up here. And can I don't know, can I try and either hit these gears or do something to
You can try a strength check to like force them to stop. You can try in dex to disable them, intelligence to figure out how they work.
I'll try a strength check, see if I
Okay.
can slow these down.
Boom, 1 out of 4 gears is
Sweet.
stopped. They're
Wow.
still turning. 3 gears left.
Oh, nice.
All right,
That's my turn.
that's your turn. Ash is your turn.
I'm going to double fist some bottles. So we're going to throw my second oil flask at the mummy while drinking my healing potion.
For it. That will be a. Are you invisible still?
I think throwing the first potion would have removed the invisibility.
You are. So that's a 9, which is a miss. You get 2 hit points back from a healing potion. And then the mummy's turn. See if the mummy recharges the swarm. No. I already did the blight, which you failed to save on, so it's used up. Multi-attacking with the sarcophagus fist. First fist on judgment. That's a miss. Second fist on judgment. That's a 26 to hit. Or 9 bludgeoning plus necrosis. 15 con check.
Oh,
Doesn't
no.
matter. I've got 2 hit points.
It might matter because they won't be able to heal you if it's 15 con check.
No.
Okay, so
Can I rip a finger off to end a negative or end a condition on somebody as a reaction?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll tear another finger off as I
Okay,
see
so
this
no
kind of go down.
necrosis. Judgment is knocked into the judgment's just down there. And then that was the second fist, and it's got an elite power. Make an extra
Ooh.
sarcophagus fist attack, which will make on mercy. That's only a 11 mercy.
I'm at 12.
That's a miss. Okay, mummy's done. Mercy, your turn.
Oh. What should I do? Do you guys have any ranged healing? I feel like I'm a fighter. I want to give you mercy judgment, but I must save everybody else. So I will strike the mummy with the long sword to start wheeling them down. So 13 for 12. Take that.
13's a hit. Oh, nice damage.
Uh,
Nice to have a fighter in the mix.
Yep, and that's all I can do.
Okay, after mercy comes malice.
Seeing the gears grind to a halt, Malice decides to tackle a gear.
Okay, you
with
can do
maybe-
intelligence or dex or strength.
Oh, definitely intelligence.
All right, Malice. See if you can find just the right point to disable it.
Yeah, let's see if I can find just the right button. For some reason, intelligence. There it is. It's the smallest little button. Oh, 14.
14 is success. 2 of 4 gears are stopped.
Okay.
And that is the end of round 3, and the mouth is 3/5 open, it looks like. Judgment is dying. So this first roll, Judgment, is to set your death timer. So click your A17 button. Ignore the death save. It doesn't count as first.
Ooh.
Did you hear that, David? You're doing a death timer check. Hit your
Yeah,
A17
didn't it-
button.
Yeah.
Show up there?
Yeah, he did. He rolled high.
Oh, I see it. Okay. So you got 5 rounds before you'll die. So put a 5-round timer on your guy. And then Wrath, your turn.
All right, since he's got 5 rounds, I think I'm gonna stay up here and see if I can stop another gear.
Okay.
Make a strength check.
Ooh, not
Dang
successful.
it! I'm gonna burn my reroll
Okay.
and try that again.
Still not successful.
Hmm.
Dang it!
Go ahead and take that leaf off. And Wrath's done. Ash, it's your turn.
Seeing that strategic combat is not helping me, I'll just pull out the thieves' tools. Fine, I'll do my job.
Okay, that'll be a dex check. You get advantage for me. Oh, yeah.
There
3
we
out of
go.
4 shut down.
Nice.
Then Mummy's turn. See if the mummy recharges on its Apocalypse Swarm. Nope. So it's going to do a multi-attack with Sarcophagus Fist first on Mercy. That's it. Mercy for 4 bludgeoning. And a 15 con check, or you get Necrosis. Do you want to stop that, Malice?
I will rip a finger off of that. One more finger.
You can still make
gone.
the check first, Mercy, to make in case you
Oh,
might make it
yeah.
on your own.
Good
You see
call.
15 con check. Chances are bad for
So
Mercy
I-
to make a 15 con.
They are. Yeah, so I have to roll, what, a 20?
19 or 20.
19 or 20?
You
You
did.
can do it. You
Holy
can
cow.
do it. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Oh my
second
God.
Sarcophagus Fist on Mercy.
Oh,
Oh,
misses.
it's moot.
Oh,
12 bludgeoning. 15 con check, though, to see if you have necrosis.
Come on, come on.
We roll
Okay,
another
you want to
20.
rip a finger off?
Yeah,
I
bite
will
that middle
rip-
finger off.
All
I'll
right.
bite the middle one off.
After Mummy's
Yep.
turn comes Mercy. Mercy,
Yes.
death timer. So click your token. Click the, it's going to be a 1. Click the A13.
It's a 1.
Yeah, it's a
It's
1.
always
You
1.
can't always,
Are they-
it's always 1 for you.
Yeah.
Did both? Did
Put
both
a
down?
1 timer on your, so everyone knows. And then after Mercy comes Malice. And Judgment, put a, I think, a 5 timer on.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that.
Do like what Mercy did. So click your token, click the circle
Uh.
below your token, hover over the yellow circle and type the number 5.
Oh, like that? Okay.
You haven't fallen all these times like I have.
Okay, Malice.
Okay. I'm gonna stop this last gear so we don't all get
Intelligence check.
drowned.
Success. The
Nice,
gears grind to a
nice.
stop. The mouth stops moving. Finish your move where you want, Malice. And then,
I'm gonna boogie a little bit closer to the door.
okay, Judgment.
Just-
Death check. You roll a 20, you stand back up.
You got this.
And
Death
also
check.
lower your timer by 1. Okay, Wrath, your turn.
All right, since we've stopped these gears, I'm gonna run up here and I'm going to
Now,
Warhammer.
the bells are swinging back and forth, so you still want to run through the
Oh
bells.
right. Yeah, I gotta
Okay.
try.
DC 12 dex check.
Hmm.
Of course.
You're struck. You take 7 damage, bludgeoning, necrotic, and you're knocked into the pit.
Oof.
You're prone,
Oof.
Dang it.
and so you moved 1, 2, 3 into the pit, 4, 5, 6 to stand. It is 10 feet to climb out, which is 20 feet. You're climbing, and then you could get as far as there. Or you could get 2 squares from there after you finish your move. If you can make a DC 10 strength or dex check to climb out, or you can stay prone, or you can stay down there and just stand up and do like a spell from rather than climbing out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and climb out.
Okay, strength or dex, your choice. DC is 10.
Drink.
No
Oh my
success.
gosh.
Okay, you can take the prone marker off. Ash, is your turn.
I'm going to now revert back to combat, run in a strafing direction, and on the 90-degree turn, I will throw my +1 dagger.
Okay. That connects. Does 4 points of piercing damage, magic piercing. Nice. Then the mummy's turn. Recharge on the apocalyptic swarm. Nope. The bells seem to just kind of move out of her way. The skulls do. She closes on Malice with a dash. Mercy, your turn.
Oh, Ooh. Oh, mercy.
Mercy is dead.
Oh.
Okay. Next turn, Mercy will be able to come back. But that is character number 4. Only have 2. You have only 1 more. Because the 6th one, and it's over. You have only 1 more death you can suffer before all humanity
Yikes.
is lost. Malice, your turn.
Okay. I don't like the proximity to this, so I'm going to try and cast a spell. Quick question about healing potions. Are they can they be
free.
administered? They're free. Okay. I'm going to try and cast Misty Step. Oh,
Oh, no.
no. That does not That spell escapes me for the rest of the adventure.
Are you sticking with that? Because we gotta do a mishap.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot I had a luck token.
You want to reroll?
I definitely will
Okay,
reroll.
go for it. That's success.
That's a success. And out of the frying pan into the fire, I'm going to Misty Step right here and administer my last healing potion to
Nice.
to my downed ally.
Okay.
Nice
And I'll give you
work.
There we
back
go.
your luck token for and getting your
And is
ally
that-
back in the fight.
Does that mean the fire mace has 3 charges now from the 3 luck tokens that we burned in this room?
If you were successful, yes. You
Oh,
were
I got
there.
it.
Were you guys successful on 2 other times?
I think maybe only that one was successful.
Every time you successfully use one, you get another token on the fire mace.
Love it.
Judgment, you can roll your healing potion. Malice, you're done. Round is over, but the
Mhm.
mouth's not opening anymore, so that's good. Judgment.
What is the healing potion?
It is. I'll do it, actually. You get back 13 hit points.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a hot roll.
Beautiful.
Okay, there you are. What do you want to do, Judgment?
These dumb bells. Do I have to
You gonna run
roll
through
a
them?
dex check?
You gonna run through them? Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
you'll
well, I
have a
gotta
DC
stand
12
up.
dex
So
save.
I can't make it that far.
Not unless you dash. Yeah.
No, I don't want to do that then. Then I am going to I'm going to stand up and give myself a pep talk.
All right, go for it.
Mm.
Ooh, just made it. 1 luck point back, and that was Judgment and Wrath.
All right, I'm gonna have to try and climb up out of here. If I use my grappling hook, would that give me advantage on the
Uh-huh.
roll? Possibly.
Yeah, it would.
All right, so I'm gonna try and use my strength and my grappling hook.
10 is what you need. 10 is the number.
Oh, beautiful. All right, can I climb up here, like one to the north
Oh,
there?
yeah. That way you don't get it by the bells. That takes
Yeah,
up
absolutely.
20 feet of movement. Make that.
And so was that was my action?
20
Or
feet
do I
of
still
your
have an
movement. That's what that was so far.
Oh, okay. Do I still have an action, or am
Yeah.
I done?
Yeah, you still have an action.
All right, I'm going to use that wrath spell on myself right now,
Okay.
and that will give me +2 to
If you
attack
can
and an additional
successfully
D8.
do it, yeah, you got to do a
Oh yeah, I gotta roll it.
Wisdom
so
check.
spell, wisdom check. That's my jam.
Oh, you did it.
Mm.
So here's what the Wrath does. It gives you, for 10 rounds, so put a 10 round timer on your guy. Your weapons are magical. You get +2 to attack, +2 to damage, and deal an extra D8 damage.
Nice.
Sweet.
Wow.
Nice spell. Okay, Wrath is done. Next comes Ashes.
Is lighting a torch an action?
Generally, yeah.
Okay. In that case, I will not be lighting a torch. If I'm taking aggro, I'll take aggro, try to get my friends some time to deal with being far out, being on the other side of the bells, all that. I will try to lure the mummy for a round back towards our giant colossi.
Okay.
And then wrapping around the statue, I'll try to take a hide.
Okay. Good. Go and roll your hide. Mummy's going to do a recharge on Swarm. Oh, God.
No.
Oh, God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 3 of you in the room
Oh
are in
my
the Swarm.
gosh.
Wrath and Judgment and Malice.
Mm-hmm.
Apocalyptic Locust Swarm. It's going to be 11 damage. 18
There
con
it is.
check.
Oh, so close.
You can re-roll that, right, Mouse?
Sweet.
I can,
Wrath
but
made it. Nice, Wrath.
I have to roll an 18 flat. I have no bonus. I mean, it's pretty slim odds.
Or you die.
I may just have to die. That's a good point. No, you know what? I will. You've inspired me.
Oh, no. Okay.
All right.
So
That's my luck.
Malice, you die from it. The other two, Wrath, you take no damage. Judgment, you survive. Something happens for the first person to die. First time a creature is reduced 0 hit points, there is a 50-50 chance that locusts will escape this room and blight the treasure in a nearby reliquary that you have not found.
That doesn't sound good.
One conscious character can prevent this by offering themselves up to the locusts, and they will suffer the effect of the blight. This is what the effect will be if you volunteer. You'll have a DC 18 con check or take 6 damage, and they'll start to burrow into your flesh.
I cannot take that sacrifice.
Anyone want to try
I
to take it?
can. I'll take it.
Go for it,
I got
Wrath.
this.
DC 18 con check. Boom!
Yeah.
Look at you, Wrath.
Wow.
Nicely done. Heck, I'm going to give you inspiration for that. Badass.
Hot
That
roll.
was impressive.
Awesome. That was awesome. The mummy did that. It's now expended. It's going to be Mercy's turn next, but we need a break. So when we come back from break, Mercy will reappear adjacent to any ally. We'll come back at let's come back at 5 after, about 13
Okay.
minutes. So 5 after the
Awesome.
hour,
Sounds great.
and we've used up an hour and actually 40 minutes. So that'll be an hour and 20 minutes when we restart. You now have an hour and 20 minutes to complete the adventure, and Mummy has just gone, and now it is Mercy's turn.
Sorry, I was on mute. I will spawn right next to Wrath. I will come 3 forward. I will strike with my magical longsword. 13 for 7.
Is that a 13 or a
It depends on what math you do. So,
Well, a 12 would be a miss.
so it's still 12. But I will use my token,
Okay.
reroll.
Go for it. Oh no.
That will be a 12. No, just kidding, that's 11.
Okay,
And I'll
that's
move
a miss
back.
as well. After Mercy comes Malice.
Yes, I think I need to respawn. I think I died.
You didn't die. I think you're at 0, right?
I thought I auto died because I failed a roll.
Just because you went down
No?
to 0,
Oh,
that
then I
caused
need-
the locust to swarm, but you didn't auto die.
I
So
see.
you got a death timer. You don't want to die because you're the last death. You guys are down to only 1 left.
Okay, so
So
I
click
need to
your
roll
token,
that.
click the A9
Yep.
button. Set your
Okay,
one right behind
A9.
Okay, so you have 2 rounds. So put a 2-round timer on your token,
Okay, doke.
and then after you comes into that round, and then judgment. And you're muted.
Who's dying?
Right to your south, Malice is dying.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't look like she's dying, but okay. I have no resources to heal Malice.
Malice may have a potion. Do you have any potions left?
I used my last one to get you
Okay,
up.
none left.
Okay.
It's a
Nothing I
DC
can
15
do for-
intelligence check to stay.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'll have a go with that.
Ooh.
There you go.
Stay
Well done.
And that's an action.
It is.
I am confused by these bells.
So the bells are swinging. Let me draw a size. It's the 3x2 squares south of the intersection. 3x2 rectangle south. So anything within that area.
Hmm.
It's
Okay.
swinging back and forth across that area.
And I can just one check to
Just one
go
check.
through them.
You want to run through
All right. No problem.
it? 11 fails. Roll your
Well,
roll.
let's try it again.
Made
There
it.
we go.
Make sure you take off your token.
Will do. Done.
That's 4, right? Throw on your mace.
Yeah.
3.
What are you doing? You're just moving 4 squares and done?
I wouldn't be if I can. I thought I used my action to stabilize Malice,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Okay, after judgment, Wrath.
Okay, I am going to jump in here and see if I can attack the mummy with. I've got the Wrath on me, so
Go
I've got
for
an
it.
additional +2 to hit. So I'm going to go Warhammer. So
That's a
16 plus
hit.
2, 18. And so I do an additional D8.
11 and an extra D8. Yeah.
So I roll an 8.
Yeah, just roll straight D8.
All right,
Another
next for
4.
4.
Nice.
And then I'm going to jump back.
After Wrath comes Ashes.
Okay, with that pestilence recharging, there was no way the mummy was chasing me, but I did get a 17 on stealth, so I'll try to reapproach, look around the corner. I don't know if I need a step further to make a thrown weapon attack, but I am relying on my trusty climbing spikes. I'm going to throw a spike like a kunai.
Okay.
Would you like a dexterity check
Yeah,
or a
just
dagger
do a
roll?
dagger attack. Oh, we'll just have the damage be 1.
Okay. Oop, double clicked, I'm sorry.
We'll use the first one, which should be a hit, but unfortunately, this being is immune to non-magical attacks.
Ooh. Guys, I screwed up. End of turn.
Okay. After Ashes, the mummy's turn. See if it recharges its apocalyptic swarm. Does not. It's already used blight, so it's just got multi-attack. So judgment. They're all hiding behind you. They'll come to there.
Yeah.
Attack with a sacred fist. That's a hit for 2 damage. Dropping you a 15 con check, or else you get necrotic damage. DC 15 con check for judgment. Ooh. So it's going to take a 15
man.
spellcasting check to heal you. And then we'll come to here and attack Mercy. No, Wrath. Since Wrath has got the other magical attacks coming, so does Mercy. Fist on Wrath is a 12 to hit. Should be a miss, right, Wrath?
That is a miss. I'm 13.
Okay, Mummy is done. Mercy, your turn.
All right. Are you beside me? Did my thing lock up, or are you beside Wrath?
You are good. It's right beside Mercy.
Okay, good.
Just to the west
So
of
I
us.
will. All right, 22 for 11 magical damage.
Boom, you kill the angel.
Oh, nice.
You can stay around here for a second so you guys can get judgment. But when the angel drops, it also drops an eclipse talisman. So now you have 2 of those eclipse talismans. And then Mercy, you can finish moving where you want. Then Malice, you're stable, and then round is over. And Judgment, your turn. Death timer, Judgment.
2
rounds for Judgment, and then Wrath, your turn.
I'm going to go ahead and cure wounds on Judgment.
Go for it.
I got 2 potions of healing, by the way.
Oh, is that Mercy?
Yeah.
That's Mercy.
Cast Cure Wounds. We need those potions.
Yeah, I was going to say, we need the
Okay.
potion. So cure wounds on Judgment.
It's a DC 15 check, which you
Ooh.
easily make. And Judgment, you get 13 hit points back.
There you go.
Nice. There
Nicely
we go.
done.
Wow.
Okay, the bells have stopped swinging, so you guys are able to get to Mercy no problem. And furthermore, something else happens. The great devil face at the head of the chapel transforms into the angelic visage of the voice of triumph. It beckons you to approach and asks for the wisest among you to kneel and render an offering.
Oh, no, not me.
Who's got the wisdom?
I've got a lot of the wisdom, I think. I
Then you're it, Raph.
can approach.
What would you offer?
Oh, man. So have something in my gear? Or,
Like a magical item, a tier 2 spell.
oh, man. I think, yeah, I'm going to... Do I have one of the magic item that... what's the other scroll that I have? Holy Weapon?
Holy weapon.
Can I offer
Yep.
that up?
Yes, you may. Okay. The voice of triumph reveals a celestial truth. You may steal one of the DM's cards. And the DM should
Ooh,
actually have 4 cards
awesome.
now since 4 of you dropped, haven't you? Yeah. We had one more card.
We got no cards.
You guys will have finally 1 card. Let's see.
Oh, wow. I'm ready to answer the question, Alex. Or,
You ready to solve?
Okay, roll a
Ready to
d4 for
solve
me,
the puzzle.
please.
D4.
Is that me?
Wrath, yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
All right. You see a green dot right here?
Yep.
Okay. So you know the
All right.
seal of the Covenant Keepers was the card that the GM was holding that you now hold. But the GM also knows that's a card not to pick because the GM used to hold it. So you have 1 card, and you have a second of the Eclipse Talismans, and you want to do any further healing?
I am still down with 0. Malice is.
Yeah, I can try and cure wounds on
Go for it.
Malice if that'll work.
Go for it. Oh, no.
Should I burn? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and burn my
Okay.
Better.
Go ahead.
reroll.
12 makes it. 8 points back, Malice.
Oh,
Any more healing?
Almost up to full. Feeling good. Okay.
I'm gonna
Can I cast that on myself as well?
You can. Go for it.
Well, let me inspire you first.
Thank you.
There you go.
Or inspired.
Well, I also burned my luck token to try and save something, so I need to take that off of me.
12 back, Wrath.
I will inspire Mercy
Okay. Go for it.
and not, but I should have inspired myself.
Oh.
So that's it for your
I'm
inspiration.
gonna run up and bless
Yep.
Judgment.
Okay, go for it. You're a blessed judgment. You have inspiration back or luck.
Okay,
Any
great,
other
thank
blessing
you.
round?
Yeah. Who else needs it? Ashes.
Ashes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Malice,
ahead and
Mercy.
For ashes.
Yeah, I was gonna head into the room to recollect my +1 dagger, but kind of wiping ashes off my nose. Hey, you guys got any more of those luck points going around?
Dang it.
We lost.
Take that as a no.
I
So-
do not.
So Wrath, what happened? Talk us through what you did.
Yeah, I rolled. I got a 6. So
You got a 6, and you're not spending your
Yeah.
luck token to reroll it.
no, yeah, I would like to re-roll that.
Okay, go for it. Oh God. Oh no. So now you can't
Lovely.
cast bless until you make penance.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Okay. So that's it for the luck token.
What does penance involve?
You spend some coins, you do some praying, that kind of stuff. You're done for the
Can
day.
I do that now?
You can look it up
Oh, no.
while we're playing.
Between adventures.
Right on.
Between adventures, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
Cool.
who's going to lead the party? Will it be Wrath, Mercy, Judgment? Who's going to be in the lead?
Let's do this door to the east.
Okay, we'll say Judgment's leading, and then you guys just
Yeah.
click your initiative if you want to do anything besides following Judgment. The door to the east, it does not go anywhere, unfortunately. Now where to?
Okay. Well, I guess we're going to go try these great doors up here.
Okay, those don't open. Now where to?
Okay. Well,
Right.
then we're gonna go
While we're
all
up
the
here,
way
can I-
back.
Well, can I go check
If you
out
want to
this?
do anything, yeah, click the initiative button. Okay,
There you
Raph,
go.
what do you want to do?
Yeah, so I want to reclimb the statue and see if I can check out what was in the neck from earlier.
Sort through the ashes. Okay, so you find skull seed.
Ooh. You can grow skulls.
Lovely.
Yeah.
We're looking
So
for skulls, right?
It's right here. An occult seed in the shape of a grinning skull. You don't know what it does or how to use it, though. Maybe something will make itself obvious later.
Okay,
All
sweet.
right. Okay, Judgment. Where to now?
We're gonna go through this door here.
That door to there. Okay. It's going there.
Cool. Where'd we end up? The outer door, is that right?
Yeah, the outer
Got
door
it,
to
got
the
it.
north. And that hallway has a little chamber in it at the end. A pile of wooden masks lies heaped in the center of the shrine with an urn filled with spikes standing nearby. Urns filled with spikes. Hundreds of masks have been spiked to the walls, each with a name scrawled across its forehead. The stench of burning crops and the sound of faint weeping lingers in the fetid air. Now we want to do a judgment.
I'm gonna look through that pile of masks.
Investigate the pile of masks. They remind you of someone you lost before you journeyed into the wasted west, as well as what claimed their life. It was either pestilence or famine or war. You get a pick. You feel a gentle urge to inscribe the name of the loved one upon the blank mask and spike it to the wall.
That's what I shall do.
All right. And how did they die? Pestilence, famine, or
They came sick and passed.
pestilence then?
Yes, pestilence.
Okay, note that. That might come up later. If anyone else wants to do anything, roll your initiative button. Okay, Wrath.
Can I also?
Yeah.
Can I also
Yeah.
pick up one of these masks and nail it?
Write a name on it. What did they die of?
I'll write my brother's name on there. He died of the vampire. Took him out.
So war?
Yeah, probably war.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Roll initiative if
Yeah.
anyone else wants to do anything. Malice.
Yeah. I'll go in there and I will inscribe the name of the first person that I ever killed in war.
War. Okay. Then Mercy.
Yeah, I'll inscribe like some people that died on the ships. So I'll put it.
From pestilence or famine or war?
Famine. I'll
Okay.
died of scurvy.
Scurvy. Okay, Ashes. You want to stay away from it all?
Osteoporosis. Or
Okay.
something.
As you spike the last mask in, Mercy, the masks begin singing a mournful hymn. You may pray for either light or warmth or iron. You have the final call, Judgment. You guys have a minute to decide. Light or
I think maybe some warmth. It's looking
warmth or
pretty
iron.
cold in here. I vote warmth.
Warmth
I will
it
second
is.
warmth all day.
Warmth it is.
Yes.
Okay. Mother Mercy kindles the courage of her children in the face of death's frigid grasp. Your spirit cannot be claimed by the cursed sword Cadaverga Horsam. Cadaverga Horsam.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. K. We'll call it K for short.
Okay. Was that the weapon? Was that the weapon that the mummy had, or?
No. You don't think you've seen
Okay.
that. Okay, where to now?
Okay, sweet.
Where to now, Judgment?
Well, we're running out of stuff that isn't
Yeah.
past the. Is
Is there a way we
secret
can get?
behind this wall here?
You search that wall?
Yeah.
Where are you at? Let's see where
Well, I seem to have wandered somehow.
There's someone
I
in
see
the
you.
darkness.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, there might be a secret door in the wall to the east, but you don't find any way to open. Wherever it opens must be removed.
Oh, you know what? We heard something open when we did one of our treasures.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I want to go down to the south to the
The
portcullis.
portcullis is open.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
All right.
I was
go.
about to leave.
good
I was
looking
about to
out.
save and go to a different chapter.
If we're diving back in, I'm gonna try and cast Mage Armor again.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to do Shield of Faith as well.
Okay.
Here we go.
Portcullis
That's
is
a-
open. You can put the lead person as you're stepping into the room right here. You can be basically 5 feet in the room, and then I'll describe what you see. Crypts of the sacred vessels. Hundreds of sun disk-shaped compartments line the walls of this moss-choked catacomb, each overflowing with piles of salt and tarnished wedding bands that glow with dim candlelight. Cold iron sarcophagi lie in alcoves ringing the catacomb, their lids covered with cracked scroll tubes. An idol, hewn in the likeness of a four-armed angel, kneels in the center of the catacomb, his hands thrusting a two-headed Pegasus skeleton toward a sun disk-shaped aperture in the ceiling. There is to your left, just around the corner there, you can see a basin of salt. Cold iron basin engraved with the angels carrying a sun disk. Basin is filled with salt, stained red with the long dried blood. As you enter, you hear movement, and you see like flames flickering, and you can just see from there the possessed Eclipse Knight Blade of Drought
Oh Lord.
come out of the sarcophagus all the way across the room and begin
Yikes.
coming your direction. Weapon out and ready to attack, so roll initiative.
Oh, all right. Always last.
First person to act is Judgment.
Judgment is going to move down just a little bit, pull out that scroll of lightning, and give it a little read.
Nice. That's a charisma check.
This is a charisma check.
13 is the DC. Boom.
Nice.
Very nice.
I have the button for it, so I'll click it for us. Scroll of lightning bolt. 10 points of lightning damage.
Well done.
This guy has no immunity to lightning, so 10. Nicely done. After Judgment comes Wrath. It's fun.
All right, I'm
That's what
gonna
Judgment is.
run in here as well. Do I have line of sight? Can I attack
Yes,
with
you can see him. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna try crossbow here.
Ooh, you
18
connect
for 6.
solidly, but it just glances off of the knight's armor. You
Oh,
think he
yikes.
might be immune to non-magic weapons.
Okay, I'm gonna jump down here with judgment.
Okay, after Wrath comes Mercy.
Alright, Mercy's gonna run in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So am I shielded at all?
Yeah.
By the okay. So I'm gonna wait there. I don't know if I can hold an action. In
You're ready to
ShadowDark.
attack, yeah.
Yeah, I'll ready a long sword,
Long
like
sword, okay.
a called shot to the knees or something.
All right. He will do. First of all, you can feel like this aura around him, and you just become parched, Mercy. You don't think you could successfully drink a potion within 30 feet of this guy unless you spent a luck. And in addition to his aura of drought he has going on around him, he has a wildfire pillar, 30-foot range, 18 dex check, or you take 19 fire damage, Mercy.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, come on, Mercy.
I'm really good at these.
Oh no. Oh, that kills you. Erupt in flame and run in death frenzy at a random ally you see. There's 3 allies, so roll a d6 for me.
Oh gee.
Oh my gosh.
I can do that for you.
6 is going to be Judgment. So you run down to here, on fire, you explode on Judgment. You're dead. Judgment, you're going to take 10 fire damage unless you make a DC 18 dex check to avoid.
Oh my gosh.
These
Oh,
checks
gosh.
are way out of line.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
That's a fail. Unless you want to reroll.
Please tell me
Judgment.
he doesn't do the same thing.
Well, it's only 10, so Judgment will live through that.
Oh.
I do not have a great chance of making that, so I am going to take the
Take
10.
10? You take 10. That's death number 5. So you can have no more deaths. Mercy, you'll get to come back in on your turn. Seeing what the GM got for knowing what's happened. And that was the knight with his pillar, which you failed your check on, so he can't use it anymore today. That was a once per day unless you made your check. So it's used up, and now
Oh, so I took it to the team.
you
is
took
what
over the team.
you're saying.
Ash, is your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is real dangerous. This is real bad. I'm gonna move, a third of the way up. I'm gonna get to the portcullis. I'm gonna stay on this side of the portcullis, using kind of the lip here and then the pillar further into the room to obscure line of sight. Once again, just trying to set up that hide. That way, I might be able to eviscerate him with a backstab later.
Go for it. Make your hide check. 20 is good. You're well hidden. And Malice, your turn.
yes. Malice is seeing a scenario here for a wand of web. He's gonna try and throw that at this guy.
Nice. Okay.
Oh.
Far range. Oh shoot. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Mouse.
And you
Mouse
don't have a
giggles.
re-roll, so let's see what a magical effect
Yeah.
happens on a second.
Oh boy.
This is how humanity ends.
Oh boy.
Let's see here.
Malice is chuckling at the evil that is to come. Wizarding mishap, huh?
Magic. Here we
This
go.
is
Okay, moves through mass tap. Roll d12, please.
D12. Just
Straight d12.
All right. So this is a slash roll. Is that right?
/R space D12.
/R space D12. Oh,
One
fun. I get to roll
devastation.
twice.
Roll twice, combine both effects.
Yay.
Reroll any further
Wait,
ones.
don't kill me.
It's
Oh my
happening.
gosh.
All right. One more time.
10 and an 11. Okay.
Oh,
the horror,
yay.
you scream uncontrollably for 3 rounds in Primordial, drawing lots of attention. So I'm going to put a 3-round timer in your guy. Energy surge, you glow bright purple for 10 rounds, granting enemies advantage on attacks against you. So put a 10 round.
For a
You're
3
playing
round
Call of
and a 10
Cthulhu
round.
here?
I think so.
Okay, that was
I've seen
Malice.
the dice.
Now you can still move now.
As I'm screaming and glowing purple, maybe I have somewhat of my sanity behind me. I'm gonna drop back to try and glow less purple.
Okay.
And I'll put a 3 and a 10, and I'm done.
That's it for Malice that round. So over Judgment, your turn.
That's 3, 4, 5. Can't even make it to the guy unless I dash, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna position myself behind
Oh
here.
shoot! Can you actually go back, Judgment? I
Sure.
forgot. There's something that happens at the end of the round. So at the
Okay.
end of the round, the 2-headed Pegasus skeleton superheated iron nails breath happens. At initiative count
Say
0,
that. Say what?
the statue in the center of the room that's holding up the skeleton of the Pegasus, iron battle hewn in the likeness of a four-armed angel kneeling in the center of the catacomb, his hands thrusting a 2-headed Pegasus skeleton toward a sun disk-shaped aperture in the ceiling. He rotates to face west, away from you all, so that's good. And then out shoots superheated iron nails from the Pegasus, which would do 7 points of piercing and fire damage if you're there. The knight's immune, so
Of course he is.
yeah. So nothing effect. So back to you, Judge.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. Sarah, there's like a dodge,
You can
right?
ready or dodge. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll dodge.
dodging. Okay, Wrath.
All right, I am going to go 1 here, and then I have a healing potion that I'm going to give to Mercy.
You're
Oh,
just
I gotta-
outside of the drought radius, so that'll work.
Wait, I thought it blew up, didn't it?
Oh yeah, Mercy blew up, so you don't have to do.
Oh,
Mercy,
okay.
Mercy will be back on their turn.
Oh, you're gone. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry about that. Okay, so then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to hang here, and same thing, kind of ready dodge.
Okay, Mercy adjacent to an ally. Your turn.
All right. I'm going to come here. I know that we only have one more death, but I think we have to kill this guy. So, and the fire's dissipated from the statue?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to strike. 26 for 5.
Five.
Magical.
Okay.
All right. And then 1, 2, 3.
The knight's turn. Let's see. He's used up his wildfire pillar to good effect. He's got his sword, Cadaver Gahorsham. He's got 3 targets equally all apart, so I'll just roll it.
Roll 1.
It's a 3, so he's coming after Wrath.
Yeah.
3 to there. And attacking Wrath with his sword. Attacking twice. First attack with the sword is a 18 to hit.
That hits,
14.
even with my Shield of Faith.
14 magic slashing and 2 con damage.
All right. So, down to 4.
Okay, then he'll swing again. 13 to hit.
No, that does not hit with my Shield of Faith. So.
Nice. Okay, it's done. Ashes, your turn.
So I just moved up and hid. Malice moved up next to me, held out their wand. It started to fritz. I said, please don't kill me. And then Malice gave me a fate worse than death as a stealth rogue by starting to scream and glow purple.
Yes.
I will move into the room to the pillar, whip around, hoping I still have some level of stealth to throw my dagger once again because I cannot survive an attack
Go for
before
it.
retreating.
You'll have advantage on the attack.
Thank you, sir.
That is a hit for 13 damage.
Nice.
That's your
Wow.
magical dagger, right?
Yes, that is my magical dagger.
Okay. It is now inside. It's now stuck to the knight.
If someone could get that back, I'd appreciate that. End of turn.
Malice, your turn.
I'm still screaming and glowing
That's right,
bright purple.
yeah.
Can I cast spells while I'm screaming?
No,
I imagine
You cannot.
not. So I'm gonna continue screaming
Okay.
and count those timers
Count
down.
those timers
and
down
I,
around, yeah.
and I am
Okay.
done.
The end of the round, let's see what the statue breath does. It's pointing 3, which is south toward Wrath.
Of course it is.
7 piercing and fire Wrath, 18 dex save negates.
All right. Well, here we go.
Oh,
Yes.
nicely
Whoa.
done, Wrath. All
Wow.
right, Judgment, your turn.
Very nice.
Judgment comes down and tries to smite with her mace. Someday she's going to hit,
Oh,
but
it's a miss.
this is
Oh.
not that day.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Wrath, your turn.
I don't know where we were with my timer. The last timer I had for my wrath was 9. I don't know if we
yeah, that was used up. You did a lot.
was that used up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm gonna warhammer.
Okay.
This skeleton dude. See if it'll actually work this time.
There you go.
18 for
Magical
5.
bludgeoning. That is a hit. And nice.
And then I'm going to retreat back here.
Mercy, your turn.
All right, move down here. I'm going to strike with my longsword.
That's a hit for 10. Finish it.
21 for 10. Oh, action surge? Oh, never mind.
Double checking.
Wow.
That doesn't
yeah, you take him
explode or
down.
anything.
Okay, so he drops, and now you can regather after Mal stops screaming and glowing. Casting
Just a few
healing
more
or anything
minutes,
that you want
guys.
to do like that. Search the room. This room, you got the hundreds of sun disc-shaped compartments lining the walls. The place is moss choked. Each of the little compartments is overflowing with piles of salt and tarnished wedding bands that glow with dim candlelight. There are cold iron sarcophagi all around the room, and their lids are covered with cracked scroll tubes. There's an idol hewn likeness of the four-armed angel. It stops. No more breath coming from it. And last but not least, you have the little basin of salt. Okay.
Can I check out the basin of salt since I'm right there?
Yeah, you can make a wisdom or intelligence check. See if you can.
Yeah, go with wisdom.
Anything there.
16.
You would say the blood is that of Pegasi. Pegasi.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's like some sort of sacrificial bowl.
Voldemort.
It bleeds Pegasi. Yeah. And
What
then
about over here? What about over this area?
So that portcullis is also open, and there's a cave in after about 10 feet. There's no secret way through. So now you have the sarcophagi, each covered in cracked scroll tubes.
Cracked scroll tubes. So, as a practitioner of magic and an acolyte, do I think that these cracked scroll tubes like entombed these creatures, or can I make a check to see if I think that these they're not usable items? Right?
You don't think they're anything particularly magical about them? You think you could freely brush them away and it wouldn't harm anything?
Okay. Do we want to pop one of these open and see if there's something inside of here, guys?
Yeah, of course. Desecrate the dead.
Wrath, can we get some healing maybe before we start opening these crypts?
I don't know if I can. Did I lose my cure wounds?
Lost your bless, I thought.
You lost
Oh,
your
okay. Yeah, absolutely. Then let's do that. All right. So I'm gonna run.
I'm at 80%, so I'm probably pretty good.
Yeah, I'll go with ashes first.
You are my hero.
Success.
7. Let's go for judgment after that,
All right, nice.
and then myself.
Bill,
Ooh.
let's reroll.
Yep, I will re-roll. Hopefully, not like the last time.
Success.
There we go.
And you still have the spell.
All right. Anybody else need it?
I mean, I have 8 of 10, so I don't even know that it's worth using right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah, lose it. Don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
are we checking out these crypts?
Yeah,
Can
which
we
one you
open
want to
these
do?
up? Or?
Nothing ever went wrong with removing a sarcophagus lid.
I mean, never, right? I'll just do the
Never.
one that I'm right there, right next to me,
Okay.
to the south of me.
So it's all covered in cracked scroll tubes. You want to remove that first or open it?
Cracked scroll tubes, huh?
Maybe let's inspect the top and see if there's any markings on top.
Yeah, let's take a look first.
Yeah, you'd have to move away the cracked scroll tubes to see the top.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one has an inscription upon it. You've seen the emblem, the name of one of the Empire of the Bladed Sun's strongholds. So this one is the scriptorium of the Testament Bearers. And assuming you do all the rest, let's describe them all. This goes from the top one counterclockwise. So Citadel of the Shield Maidens top, and the one to the west of it is the Tower of the Astronomers. One to the northwest is the Fortress of the Solar Knights. Then southwest is City of Sacred Fountains. And then south, close to the Chosen, and the one that Wrath is by, Scriptorium of the Testament Bearers.
Nice. Do we have any eclipse talismans or anything? Is there anything we
You
can?
have 2 Eclipse Talismans.
I don't know. Do we want to do anything with that? Or are those just for opening doors?
I think those are just for doors as we were.
You can scroll down and see what they're for. It's right.
Let's see.
Well, I mean,
Maybe.
sealed containers. Can we try that? Just try. I guess I'll try putting the talisman to the
Okay.
one right there next
It
to me.
opens up, and inside you see touch talisman to the sarcophagi. Cover in the talisman shatter. So now you have one talisman left. In the sarcophagus is a sacred vessel skull. And you did the scriptorium of the testament bearers. So show you what you
Ooh.
see there.
Good call.
Sweet. That's what we're looking for, right?
I think so.
Yeah, you need to get 3 of those basically. Fortunately, you only have 1 of those things left. But
Mhm.
Sacred Vessel Skulls. When you fit a Sacred Vessel Skull into one of the 3 open slots in the Arc Colossus, name one player that has not yet received a Sacred Vessel blessing until the end of the game. Any of the player's characters have the following blessing. The Sacred Vessel can't be removed once fit into the Arc Colossus. This one, you can cast any spell you know or have prepared without expending a spell slot, or without. If you fail, you don't lose it. Once you do so, you can't use this boon again until you finish a short rest. So the first time you fail on a spell, you don't fail on a spell.
Incredible.
Nice.
That is the scriptorium of the testament. So now you have 1 more of those talismans left. Check and make sure I didn't miss one. You want to open it?
Which one do we think, guys, based on the descriptions? Astronomers, knights, fountains, field maidens.
How about the Tower of the Astronomers?
Yeah, go for it.
Give it a go. Yeah, I think there was something where they took them up to the stars or the moon or something. You're saying so. That's a.
Let's see. The Bone Raised Goblin dropped 1.
I didn't drop one.
Oh, the Eclipse Knight that you just killed dropped 1. So you do have 2
Yeah.
more.
Oh, cool.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so you have 2 more.
Yeah.
So which one you want to do next?
We said B. Yeah.
B? The Tower of the Astronomers? Okay.
Yeah, bravo.
So that one, if anyone tries to target you with a spell, they have to beat a DC of 15 no matter what level spell they're casting. Kind of like magic.
Ooh,
Nice.
Which can be bad if it's, you're trying to heal them.
Good call.
And then what's the next one you want to do?
You think solar knights? We got a couple of eclipse illusions and
Yeah, go for it.
Solar Knights. When you miss with a melee weapon attack, you can choose to hit instead. Once you use the blessing, you can't use it again until you finish your short rest. So there you go. You got
Okay.
3 skulls. And when you free the 3rd skull, the doors to the reliquary are the doors to the sacred reliquary are You don't see where that might be here, but somewhere else doors have opened. Where do you want
So
to
to-
go?
Well,
Summarize, we take our 3 scrolls to that statue with the plugins, right?
yeah.
You want to take your 3 skulls
Oh.
and put them in the statue?
Yeah, let's do it.
And which
Yeah.
route? Show me which route you're taking, Judgment.
oh,
We're
There,
we're
okay.
going this way, up,
Up there, okay.
yep,
And then
and then around
Okay.
the corner.
you note these doors here are open from when you went through them before. You note that these doors are open down there.
Oh, nice. But can we get to there without going through the bile?
Looks like you'd have to find some way to jump there or use a rope or such.
Could we possibly find enough rocks and stones to
Yeah, you could do that.
Nice.
step?
I can
through?
also misty step over it while you
Mhm.
guys are piling up and check the door.
So do you want to go check that out first or no?
Well, first let's put the skulls in.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do the skulls first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want
put-
Wrath to have the grace on the spell casting, since
Yeah,
we
that would
do
be
not
really
wanna
good.
lose the health healing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Probably
Put the
Mercy
skulls
should
in
get the-
and then look over here to the right or the left over here. Let's see.
Ooh, do we get some cards?
Yeah, you're gonna get 3 cards when you put the first skull.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the first one is the monument there. The second one is the monument here, and the third one is the warden there. So you got the gate.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so when you put the first skull in and it locks in place, you get to decide who's going to get the benefit. So
So
you
let's
have to
say-
which skull and who gets the benefit.
That's the healing one, right?
Want to do the
Yeah.
healing?
That's the spell
Or-
redo, and we definitely want that on Wrath.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
that's right.
Okay. Name one player. So Wrath gets the benefit, which is the spell redo. Okay. Then you want to do another one?
Sure.
All right.
The attack redo, I think that goes
Yeah.
to
Who
It should be
hits
Judgment.
right?
Yeah.
Or Mercy, yeah.
Whoever
Well,
hits.
so, but the only thing I would say is those judgments. You have that mace, right?
Yeah, you have the
So
mace. That's what. Maybe you use that melee.
Okay.
yeah. Basically, we can stack up points on that and then potentially do
we're
some
almost.
massive damage.
I don't think we have any more luck tokens to charge it, but it does
Yeah,
hit really
that's
hard.
the unfortunate part.
It does.
Okay,
It
if you
does
look
hit really
over
hard.
to the left, you get 3 more prophecies. You get the warden down there. You get
Nice.
monument in the middle.
Wow. Checking them off.
You get this gate here. So you got 6. Yeah, 6. What do you have?
Is this
2,
a
3, 4, 5,
Very
6.
cool.
You should have
clue
7.
style challenge where we fill in the 3 blanks with the
You're
things
gonna have
that
to
we
correct. You have
don't
to,
have?
yeah, get the right answer. Okay, then
Yeah,
you
the
want to do
mummy
the
in the gate. Yep.
third one. Okay, let's see.
And you've got 5 of them, right?
I had 5 of them. You stole one of the ones
4
I
of
had.
them.
Yeah, you stole one of the ones, so I only have 4 now. That's why you have 7.
Uh,
But you get 3 more with the last one. So let's see here.
Um,
You get this guy, Obelisk of the Time Prophets. You get Shattered Tower of the North Wind. You get Mirror the Radiant Sword.
what did I
And
miss?
put you guys where you want to be when you slot that last skull in. And who got the second skull?
Oh, that was you, Judgment, right?
Yes.
Me.
Okay. And then the 3rd
Mhm.
skull, who's getting that?
I don't know if we want to give that to
Well,
anybody.
So
I'll take it if you need, or you have something else. Yeah, go ahead.
I think because yes, it's very powerful to prevent enemy spells, but it almost damns someone that needs to be healed. If we want, I can play Sacrificial Lamb, hold back, and that makes sure that no one is going to be anti-healed.
Good call.
Well, also we got a couple healing potions still left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
two.
It should be low hit point people for sure, because the healing potion will top us up almost like that. So yeah, that makes sense.
And
Take it.
ashes, right?
Yeah, Ashes, I'll be the Sacrificial Lamb on that one.
Okay. Put you guys where you want to be when you put the last one in. You can take off the timers on you, Malice.
Oh yeah.
And if you want to casting spells before you slot the last one in, go ahead.
I will definitely cast. I'll just recast Mage Armor and erase all that stuff.
Okay. All right. This is what happens when the last one slots in. The blighted temple of the Arch Colossus. Tremors rack the shattered temple. The rumbling, knocking the angelic statues that flank the chamber from their daises. The shattering of the statues' folded hands and veiled faces is drowned out by the rushing of Eldritch Titan blood cascading into the temple from fissures. The dead trees and gibbets fuse into grotesque statues of petrified wood, each in the likeness of a wailing pilgrim. 2 columns of locusts fill the temple. The first rises from the pavilion, and out from the column steps a horned woman, jangling with potent totems. There, picture of her. The second column of locusts engulfs one of the open sun disk platforms, and when the curtain of vermin parts, a twisted arc colossus lumbers forth, wailing skull set into its brimstone frame. When the battle begins, the skeleton of the Eldritch Titan from the crater smashes through the walls and roof. So that is this Titan out here. It has come alive, and it smashes through the walls and roof, and it is clawing and biting at you guys during the fight. If any of you reduce to 0 hit points, you are immediately scooped up by him and devoured. So there's no death saves or anything. And you only have 1 death left, so if 1 person dies, it's the end. And you guys roll your initiative, then we roll for the Colossus, and roll for the horned daughter of Famine.
And Tom, I was on mute, but I wanted to do cleansing weapon before we started. I just was on mute.
Okay, sounds good.
We rolled so poorly on initiative.
Oh,
Mercy,
geez.
you are first.
All right. I'm going to step over and skewer this young lady because I am jealous of her youth. 13 for 10 slashing damage, magical.
You see one of the skulls in that Colossus flash, and when you take damage from a single attack, you may reduce that damage to 0. Once you use the blessing, you can't use it again until you finish a short rest. So she consumed 1,000 souls from one of the skulls on that, not your Colossus, but the other Colossus. And that took no damage from that attack. Anything else, Mercy?
Yeah, I'm just going to move.
Okay, after Mercy comes the big Colossus. It is going to close here on Judgment, it looks like. And
For
multi-attack, 3 slam attacks with its fists in rapid succession. First one's a 17.
Yep.
1 damage. The second one's a 26 for 8 damage. And the last one is a 14.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
With my new low AC, yeah, it does.
1 damage. It is done. Horned Daughter's turn. She's a demoness, so she is immune to morale. Hostile spells need a 15 to affect her. She's got a form of magic resistance. She's a legendary foe, so she's getting in 2 harmful effects per day. She needs to. She's going to start with multi-attack. She'll do 2 claws and a spell. So she'll start with a spell. She'll start with Strangling Roots on Wrath. She successfully casts it. 8 damage Wrath, and you're restrained. Oh no, 8 damage kills you, doesn't it, Wrath?
Yes, it does.
Drops you to 0. Okay, with that, the Eldritch Titan scoops up Wrath's body and eats him, and then the power of the devils pour into the place and overwhelm the remaining 4 of you, and that is the end. Close.
Wow.
You guys
Ouch.
fought good.
So close. Not bad.
After all of that.
After all
Sounds
that.
nice.
It wasn't going to last long with these guys going.
Yeah.
She was
they
going
were
to come over
swinging.
and attack either Mercy or Judgment with their claws. They don't do a lot of damage, but they
Can I?
hit.
Can I?
Mhm.
And
So,
then-
so is the final thing random,
What
or
final thing?
like could the final the sequence, the
if you-
gates,
if you had
monument,
finished the
and
fight,
warden?
then you would pick what do you think the gate and monument and warden are.
It looks like we would have about a 1 in 3 chance of getting it. Maybe.
Well, I think I know the warden. I think I know the warden, and I think, and obviously we know the monument, but the gate, I think I also know the gate.
How'd you figure that out?
I don't think, but if it's random, then I don't know it. But if it's actually something else, right? Because this room is the hanging trees, right? If you think about it, there's all these people hanging in here. So that makes sense that this is a monument. I think it's Esme is the warden, and then the gate is the sacred crater. But, I mean, I don't know. Sounds like Ash had this all figured out, too, from the start, so...
Good.
Okay,
I didn't have
I mean-
it all figured out, but I was trying to piece together based off of what we were seeing.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense, as much sense as anything. You want to go with,
Yeah.
go with that?
Too good. What?
It's probably all wrong.
Maybe. What
Okay,
about that room that we were going to misty step to? Was there something
Hmm.
beyond that? Yeah.
So,
That might
Oh
have
yeah,
helped.
I had my seed. I don't know if that was gonna help anything.
Yeah. Too good.
RL, what do you say they are, RL? What 3 things are they?
I thought it was the crater. Obviously, it's the hanging tree, and then it was the veiled spear.
You're saying,
Esme?
you're saying, I'll put them in the bottom left corner of URL. You're saying the hanging tree for the monument.
Yeah,
What's the gate?
the gate, sacred crater.
Maw of the Sacred Crater, okay.
Yeah, and then Esme, the veiled spear.
Let's be in the veiled.
The suspense.
Let's see. Where did I put the Oh, the Maw of the Sacred.
Yeah,
Let's see. Let's see. So you'll see that one.
yeah. Oh, that was the right one?
So it was the Iron Gates of the Endless Phalanx.
Then there's no logic then.
No, there was no logic. You had the monument right.
Oh.
Just random.
Obviously, you had to because you had every other monument right.
All right, how about the warden? Did we get it?
You did not have the warden right, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was all random then.
It was all random.
Yeah.
Now let's see. So you got one of them right. So if the DM got 0 right, you'd beat him. So let me turn the DM ones on and see which ones the DM had.
is it possible to tie, or is it just?
Tie goes to what does it say? Tie goes to you, I think.
The devils.
Tie goes to the Devils.
I mean, that would be
1 minute right. I think. Okay, if the players correctly guess more cards than the GM, they win. If players correct fewer cards than the GM, or no correct, they lose. In the case of tie, the players win. So if you tied, you win. So
Okay, here we go.
now let's put the GM ones on. Now these are the ones that GM knows are not it. And then I roll randomly to see what the GM picks. And they will move off the ones they know are not it, but they won't move off the ones only you know. Does that make sense?
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see. Change this so I can see it. Let's see. So the GM had that. Okay, so for the GM to get the gate right, they'd have to basically roll. They'd have to roll the gate. They'd have to roll a 5 on a d6. So let's see. 6. They rolled a 4. So they would have stayed on Archway of the Fallen Titans because they didn't know it wasn't right. So they got 0 there. And then
Okay,
for the next
sweet.
one, They have nothing. In the monuments, they have no monuments. They have to roll exactly the 4d6. Nope, didn't get the monument.
Sweet.
Now they have 2 in the warden area, but they have to basically roll 6 there. So roll 6.
We still win because it'd be a tie, right?
It'd be a tie. Yeah. So you would have won if you'd survived the fight.
Wow.
Oh,
And there
A
was
small
right.
detail.
there was
And
one.
it was close.
Yeah, there was one way to get. So if you could have got that mask off of this guy here,
Yeah.
you would have had to do what you were doing. You would have had to like get across the bile pool into the free relic, and in there is a another door that you can walk along this platform here. You can grab the mask,
Mhm.
and if you take that mask and nail it to the wall in this room, then you can open the secret door.
Oh.
But you'd already broken the arms on the armorelli clock.
Hmm.
If you hadn't broken them and used the gears here and in the other secret room, you can line up the eclipse moons, make an eclipse.
mm.
And if you do that,
Oh,
then it
okay.
opens up this secret chamber in the base of the statue here. And if you go up to the top of that one, you have basically where you meet the daughters of the eclipse, or undead women, each carrying the dilapidated lanterns. Outside, you see the bones of the Eldritch Titan rise and reassemble with great calamity. And this one, when it rises, if you had done that, then instead of coming and scooping you up and eating you, it instead scoops up the corrupted Colossus and carries it away, so you only have to fight the devil.
Mm.
But even
There
then,
it
the
is.
devil was a lot.
That's
So we should have searched around instead of sticking the skulls in immediately, huh?
The last skull,
maybe
yeah,
so.
ends it. Basically, you go right to the final fight.
Mhm.
You did really good,
Well, we-
though.
Alas.
Really good for having lost like 3 guys in the first battle.
Yeah, with that sword of sharpness was just kept whipping
That
around.
sort of sharpness.
Sersa does not disappoint. That's
I
hilarious.
love how these adventures are so over the top.
It's so good.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
there's
very
a
fun.
yeah, there's a thing in this room where you can. I don't think it came up either. I did it wrong or it didn't come up. Where there's a compartment underneath the bells where you can see the Kopesh of Extinction, which comes into play in another Sersa Victory adventure. That if it hits someone and kills them, it makes their whole race extinct. So,
Oh my god.
so when I ran it, it killed a half orc. So there are no half orcs in my campaign for a year.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
That is incredible.
that was pretty awesome.
Oh, what happens if that mouth opened all the way?
Oh, what
What
does
was that gonna
mouth
do?
All the way open
Yeah.
mouth. Let's see. Okay, if the mouth opens, who's got his little face? As long as 1 plus gear. Okay, the mouth fully open at the end of round 5. A pit-fiend wraith emerges from the maw, lets out a nightmarish roar. The chapel has been defiled. Both PCs who offer their souls die instantly. The pit-fiend wraith disappears in the cloud of ashes cackling.
Incredible.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad we stopped the gears, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit ugly.
What
I
about
saved
down here? Is
I
that if this
Nothing
is this
special.
was this
No,
something?
nothing
Oh,
special.
okay. You couldn't get through there or
Yeah.
anything.
And really, there's really no way to get to the reliquary. It's interesting, but I think piling rocks up is certainly a good way to do it.
Or take some of the statues, right? That's the next
Yeah,
thing.
or the statue.
We'll just
or something.
take some of the statues and use
Grab a
them
bunch
for-
of bodies and throw it
Yeah.
in there.
And
Yeah.
in
Or those
there,
bells.
let's see, they have an iron rosary, which when found, all characters heal all hit points, regain all spells, cure all conditions. You gain a luck token.
Man, we needed that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
would've been
that
nice.
was. I could have gotten over there with the Misty Step without having to do too much, but even so, that might not have gotten us through that last one.
Let's see.
So
Then the hand of the
we-
plague bearer, unknown to the characters, when the 5th finger is removed from the hand, 5 new fingers sprout. A DC 21 strength check where the bearer is strangled to death by the hand. The hand runs away afterward.
we were terrified of the bile. Did the
Oh,
bile
yeah.
do anything?
Oh yeah, it
3d6.
did huge amounts of damage. It did 5d6 damage to you by the time, and mutated you. Let's see here. So the bile does 5d6 damage now, 5 and 10 chance of mutating you, which gives you disadvantage on
Whoa,
something.
disadvantage on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you only get one of those.
Oh, we didn't get mutated though,
Yeah,
so
no one
we
got
just kind of
mutated.
lucked out.
Wow.
That was an amazing adventure.
It's
Thanks,
fun.
Tom.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Thank you.
so much.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
Good night. Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Tom. Good night.
Bye.